I'm live. And hello, welcome to the stream. I am Nova Crusader, joined by PascalSaucer.
Hello.
And there it goes. Tracking's dead for a moment.
Yeah, I was having some issues trying to get my stream going up. It's alive now though, so I'm fine.
Alright. Tonight we'll be playing more Derail Valley. And my mustache is off center. There we go.
That looks better.
It does. We'll be searching for the DE3, correct?
DM3.
DM3, right. We already found
diesel mechanical.
Yeah.
Hence the DM.
Lights are always going off on me.
It is in fact not a Motel 6 in here. They do not leave the lights on for you.
Nope.
Oh boy.
And we don't really know where the DM3 is.
No. I don't recall, because we have looked. Have we looked through the city here?
Oh, I guess we haven't.
I know we found that one just right outside of the townhouse.
I figured that'd be enough.
We've actually like walked through the city here. See if by chance there's another one.
Yeah, we could try that. It'd be near a rail though, right?
It should be.
You think we would have spotted it?
I really don't know where else to look. Because we've looked in so many places now.
Yeah, but it might be also a case of, like, I remember we found it a while ago.
What's that?
I could have sworn we found it a long time ago. Like, before we started doing all this.
Oh, like we just happened upon it and then,
yeah, I could have sworn
with it.
That might have been it. And then I'm like, whoa, what's this thing? And then you told me about it.
Oh. So you remembered that much but didn't think to go back and look?
I don't know when it happened. It was somewhere in the first 10 streams.
Oh.
I'm not... So I had to hunt through 10 2-hour streams.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm not seeing anything out here.
That's unfortunate.
What about you?
No. I'm basically following right behind you, almost.
So you are... I guess we could try following one of our old routes that we'd usually take.
Yeah. But which old route? I assume we're taking the hydraulic.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. What's SW?
On the map?
Yeah.
Sawmill.
SW?
Yep.
Then what's SM? Yes.
Steel mill.
Steel mill, okay. I guess let's go to SW.
Okay.
We need that content.
Alright.
And only the diesel mechanical can give it to us.
That's unfortunate.
We love diesel here.
Okay.
There. Silence the phone.
Good idea.
We love the moon. It is good to us. The lights aren't on.
What lights?
Oh, never mind.
What's the matter? Don't know what you're talking about?
I was talking about the backlights. We're driving backwards, so.
They're on, they're just red.
Yeah.
I don't have the lights set up correctly.
Tisk tisk.
I'm a bad person.
Yep. We'll add it to the list.
Non-existent list.
The list of Pascal sins.
Nope. I am not a sinner. I've done no wrong.
You've done so much wrong.
So have you.
Most of it's unintentional. Yours, a lot of yours was.
Oh, okay. That's how it is? That's how we're playing this game?
Right now we are, yeah.
Okay. He who is without sin shall cast the first stone.
I'll use brick instead.
It's about the same thing. Well, I guess. I don't know. Bricks are pretty big in general. Stones can be in different sizes. Oh, you know what?
Huh.
I'm not capturing game audio. Let's see.
Add it to the list.
Shut up. Are you fixed now? There we go. It's kind of quiet though. I guess we'll see. I'm so used to having Daniel in chat telling me I don't know what I'm doing, and he is absent.
He is absent.
I wonder what happened to him.
Must be busy.
Busy living a life without us. How
Indeed.
sad. We've been abandoned.
It's true. So, congratulations on your victory with Right Shower and Musume.
Yeah, that was something. It was just so. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the blue. It was the only time I got anywhere close to finishing that. I would get to the very last race, just before.
The last goal race.
Yeah, the last goal race. I
Yeah.
think it was the. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. The Arima Keenan. I think that's the last one. Before you actually start going into the Ura finale races.
Yeah.
And that's as far as I would ever get. I would get to that point and lose. I would never get past it. And then there'd be other times I'd do a playthrough, and it's like I would get like 2 or 3 races in, and then that was it. I would fail immediately. And then you sent me that one tweet, and it's like, okay, you know, I've tried so many other rice shower builds and got nowhere. So I was just like, okay, I'll try this one too.
It was a bit of a different approach.
It is a different approach. I have never seen someone be like, you know what? You're gonna try to max out your speed as much as you can, but you're also gonna max out your wit. And it's like, I hadn't seen anybody suggest that with Rice Shower before.
Yeah, I've seen it with some others where you have long distance runners, and it's like, yeah, don't worry about your stamina. Instead, we're going to be cranking up your wit to activate stamina-based skills to make up for it.
Yep. So I did that first playthrough, trying to do that same thing, but I failed. And what it ended up being was that I hadn't gotten Super Creek high enough in my friendship training to where she would give me her swinging maestro, whatever you want to call it.
Special ability?
Special ability. So, because apparently that's really important for trying to get that activated during the races, since they're so long with her, since she does mostly does medium and long races. So it's like, that's really important. And then I also learned that, I mean, on top of having the Kita-san Black card helps with the speed, and some other SSR speed cards are nice to have as well, but then they were also recommending to have wit cards in your deck as well, which I hadn't done before. Or if I did it, I'd at most would have 1, and they're suggesting to have 2. But that also helps get your wit up high enough to where you need it to be.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then also learned that there are 3 key races that you need to do to get enough fans to where you can actually level up your ultimate ability. So, like Rice Showers, hers is the Blue Rose closer. Yeah. And in that run where I ended up winning the finale, I got hers up to level 4.
Nice.
Which I had never gotten hers that high before. And that's all because of those 3 races that I did. I got her stats up that high.
Wow.
Her ultimate ability. Yep. Because before that, I think the most I would ever get it to is maybe level 2, but that's it.
Gotcha. So you're gonna try to use this build with others then?
I was trying to do it with Special Week last night after I won with Rice Shower, only to realize she wasn't a pace. She was she's a late.
Oh.
She's a late surger. So I tried to do the same thing with her and failed.
Yeah, that makes sense. You might want to try one of your other Uma that are kind of similar race style to Rice Shower, and see if that works there too.
I'm pretty sure. But the thing is I've already won with Super Creek, because I think Super Creek runs kind of in the same style. She does long races and she paces.
Maybe it's just a different temperament then.
Yeah.
Are we here?
No, we got a while.
Where are we at then?
We just got We just got to Coal Mine South. Actually, we went the wrong way.
Yeah, we totally went the wrong way.
Whoops.
Because looking at the map, we shouldn't be passing through anywhere.
Yeah, I was monologuing. I wasn't paying attention.
Oopsie.
We can still get there. It's just it's gonna be a longer drive.
Add it to the list.
Oh, we did it on purpose so we can talk more.
Yeah, but you talk just as much by getting there. We have multiple stops. You know, since we're off track. Which one did you say we're at?
We just passed Coal Mine South.
How about we go to FRS?
Yeah, we can do that.
And we'll check there. I know we've checked Coal Mine South before, so.
Yeah, we have, and we never found anything there.
Yeah. But yeah, the different temperament of the different UMA can impact your build too.
No, it does.
Which is interesting.
That was the other thing I figured out too with Special Week. It's like since obviously she didn't need as much wit as Rice Shower did, having those extra wit cards didn't do me any good.
Yeah.
So. But the other nice thing too is that I did end up winning just before stream. I won the Ura finale with Special Week, and she is also my first trainee to get a 3-star spark for speed.
Nice.
So yeah.
How do you boost sparks?
I have no clue.
Okay. I've been looking at like my trainees and like
I think the main
weird sparks.
I think the main thing is that you need to try to unlock abilities that have to do with speed, and then like you just gotta your horse or trainee has to be trained to have good speed and power, I guess.
I mean, I did that with Taiki Shuttle, and her sparks are still 1. And
Yeah.
Taiki almost got to, she almost maxed out her speed.
Yeah. I mean, I can, if you want, I mean, I can share the stats and everything that I did for Special Week. You can try to see if you can do the same.
Sure. I just also need to play them more, but I've been busy with doing other things, you know.
True. You haven't been Uma Musume maxing like some other people.
No,
have,
unfortunately.
like
I've been drawing and playing Star Citizen.
Well, there's your problem. You need to get rid of that Star Citizen.
Well, I haven't played Star Citizen since I think last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I've just been drawing.
Nothing wrong with that. I'd say drawing is a lot more important.
It is, but also I feel like I'm way behind on the Uma Musume.
Yeah.
One of my friends I introduced to the game is now like way ahead of me. It's like, huh.
So much for that.
Yeah. He even called me for advice. I'm like, here's my advice. I have like 4 hours of playtime.
Yeah.
But reading on Twitter and stuff kind of gave me an idea of, you know, some basic starter advice.
Honestly, now that it's been out, the global has been out for as long as it has, there's a lot higher chance of actually finding good, credible information versus how it was whenever it first came out. Because, I mean, like I said, I had done so many careers with Rice Shower and got absolutely nowhere with it. And I kept trying to do everything that I would find in YouTube videos, stuff that was posted on Twitter, and I mean, it got me absolutely nowhere.
Well, it's not like those guides were necessarily wrong. It's just it happened to work, as opposed to it works every time.
Well, and then on top of that, a lot of the people that I saw that were, I mean, even the one that you sent me that ended up working, they have way better legacy UMAs.
Yeah.
to boost your stats, and it's like I'm only just now getting it to where I have more B and B plus legacy Uma Musume, whereas I mean whenever you first out you don't have anything.
Yeah, gotta work up to it.
Yeah, you gotta work up to it. So because I mean, even if you are borrowing a friend's legacy Uma, I mean, you're only borrowing one.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you could have one really good one, and then you're following it up with whatever you have.
Whatever garbage you have laying around.
Yeah, it's usually probably not that good. So.
My first, other than Bakushin, obviously, Teki Shuttle was my first what I call legit win, because it wasn't just Bakushin max speed.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I had, there was like a Scarlet that I borrowed that had max speed, spark, and stuff, and I was able to go straight to the end with Teki Shuttle.
Very nice.
And like I said, like I'd be looking at stat boosts from like inspiration and stuff, and it's like, oh, that's nice, I got 5. See, here's a 10. Oh, nice, a 15. That's really good. And then I look at speed and it's like 50. Like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it says 50 and 50. It's like, oh, I just boosted up 100 in one round. And that's the power of having a very powerful legacy.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, I mean, if you can, whenever you do have time to play through another career, really try to borrow somebody that has a maxed out Kita-san Black card. It's insane.
Yeah, I did get a Kita-san Black, but I had to still max it.
Yeah.
I don't see how I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I told you a couple people that have it.
Yeah.
And
I
having
think
it maxed out helps because you already start out pretty well as far as the level of friendship. So you don't have to do as many training sessions with her to get her to where she's at least in the orange, to where she'll start doing the special friendship training with you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here.
Nice.
But I mean, once you do get her friendship to where she's doing the friendship training with you, I mean, there's different times where it's like she'll do it like 3 or 4 times in a row, where it's got like the special rainbow glowing around the speed training. And I mean, he'll do it like 3 or 4 times in a row, and every single time it's doing it, it's like, depending on if it's just her or if you get other speed training.
Are we gonna check here?
Going at the same time? Yeah, I was just gonna stop.
Right.
I mean, you can go anywhere between 30 to 40 in
Yikes.
one go. Yeah, and it's like again and again and again, and it just keeps doing it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. Where is my flashlight? There is my flashlight.
I don't have nice things like a flashlight. For my inventory is temporary.
True. Well, then the other problem too is this is for some reason it's solar powered and it eats through its battery like crazy. So it's like I can use it for a short while and then like it's already in the yellow. It'll last for a little bit and then it's gonna die. And then I'll have to leave it out on the top of the locomotive to try to get it charged.
I guess they're really proud of that feature and wanted you to use it.
I guess so. I mean, it is brighter than the one that's on the stupid remote.
The walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose walkie-talkie.
Yeah, that thing. Silly thing.
Yeah, it's not. Also, doesn't go very far.
No.
It's almost unusable. I don't think anything's out here.
I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure we already knew that.
Yeah, but I'm just...
I know we've looked here before, but whatever. Just double, triple check.
Exactly, because that's where we're at right now. Because we don't know where to go.
Nope.
And it's not like we can check a guide, because it spawns them for each play.
Yeah, it spawns them randomly.
Maybe I'll try a rice shower, or not rice shower, I don't have her. Nice nature run again.
Yeah.
I imagine she would benefit from wit, because she... It's kind of you know, she hangs out in the back. And wit's important for navigating.
It really just depends on if she paces or if she's a late surger. Because I know, from what I did was special week, late surgers, you gotta.
I thought she was a front runner.
You obviously gotta focus on speed, but you gotta focus on power. Because they gotta have the power to. Because I mean, depending on how they do their late surge. Normally somewhere between like 8th and 12th, right up until the final, you know, whenever you start getting towards the final stretch, and then that's whenever they really go all out, and it's like they need the power to get around everybody and the speed to accelerate. So.
Well, power is accelerate.
Well, you know what I mean.
They need wit to navigate and power to...
True.
I mean, they're a bit mad.
Wit is not as essential, at least from the build that I just did with Special Week. I don't think it was as pivotal as it was for, like, whenever I did the one with Rice Shower.
Yeah.
But she also doesn't... Special Week doesn't race as far as Rice Shower did.
Welcome, Thommy. Horse girls equal pain. It can. Especially when you, like I do. Every playthrough, I go through all the visual novel stuff, and I actually read all of it.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've never encountered the character before, I mean, I totally understand that, because it's like, you don't know them. You don't know what their story is. You don't know what makes them...
Yeah, but then you get attached, and then you lose.
Yes.
And that's the pain. And then you've also realized you just blew, like, 2 hours just to lose, like, halfway through. My Auto Top Gun's career always just catches you off guard.
Yeah.
Because after winning that initial race, there's this colossal break between then and the first goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 16 rounds. So you're just training and stuff, and you're like, I'm doing really well. Oh, look at all the story stuff. Oh, nice. We went to summer camp to train. Look, we're becoming best friends and all that. And then you get to that race, and bam, you're just out. Because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, watching them become glue.
You've got to watch out. You also have to keep racing. Well, so there are those 3 races that you really need to do if you want to try to level up their ultimate ability. And then on top of that, you... Oh shoot, I already forgot what the hell I was going to say.
We're talking about racing.
Something else I was going to say. Because it's like those races, those 3 races, it's like the Japan Cup, you got to do those. Those are the 2nd and 3rd year of your runs. The 2nd year, it happens early November, and the 3rd year Japan Cup happens late November.
Generally, what I read online is hit as many G1s as you can.
Yeah, well, because there's a race that you do in early or late December on your first year. You can get, it's either 7,000 or 10,000 fans. So you do that one, And then both of those Japan Cups, you can get anywhere between 30 to 50,000 fans just from the one race.
So, on the success pyramid, how high did you get?
Both Rice Shower and Special Week, I got second from the top.
Nice.
I can't remember what it is, if it's Star or something.
My last my Top Gun run was going so well. Oh, so frustrating. And then I got to the finale, like the semifinals.
Yeah.
You know, the first round. Absolutely crushed it.
Got crushed.
No, I crushed it.
Oh, you crushed it. Yeah.
Yeah, no one could keep up with her. And then the second round, it's like, oh, all my stats are triangles now. I'm like, oh, what happened there?
Yep, there's a big jump between the first, the second, and the finale.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much it changes, because you wouldn't think it would be that big of a jump, but there is.
Yeah, and yeah, second round just could not do it.
Yeah. Hey yo, welcome in, Cornflakes. I know we're playing a train simulation game, but we're just talking about racehorses.
Yes. Also, we did get the mod working again.
We did, because that was the other problem with last stream. It was quite broken on my end. But it is fixed now.
Yeah.
It ended up involving uninstalling the multiplayer mod, completely uninstalling Unity Mod Manager, and then reinstalling Unity Mod Manager, and then installing the multiplayer mod. But that finally got it fixed.
Yeah.
After whatever the hell I did the last time.
I'm not sure what you did last time. I
don't
told
know
you to do one
other than
thing.
I severely broke it.
But you like did some extra steps and like, huh?
I like did some extra steps and it's like, okay, why'd you do that? And it's just like, I don't know.
Well,
You told me to do this.
You asked me, should I do this? And I'm like, okay, because I was setting up for I was doing something, and you're like, should I do this? I'm like, oh, he's just confirming what I told him to do, and no, you weren't. You're doing something different. I just said okay, and I didn't read it fully.
Okay, and then it's like, okay, well, I did this, and you're like, no, why?
Yeah. It broke.
And then it was broken, and it was right before stream, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to either find something else to do, or I'm just gonna watch you through Steam.
Yeah. It worked well enough, I suppose.
Just gonna be, whoa, okay, that scared me.
What?
It so my stream is fine. So it was the game itself. It was not happy there for a second.
What did it do? Stop?
Pull on. Yeah, it stopped for like a good solid second, and it scared me.
Gotcha. The game does stutter every now and then.
Yeah. I've been struggling to get another horse to A, and I keep getting crap sparks. I have yet to get.
Oh, you got someone to A.
Horse. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like I haven't even gotten any of mine to A. The highest I've gotten is B+, and I just got that with Rice Shower yesterday, and then Special Week today, like just before stream.
I think my best is just a B, maybe? I don't know. I forget what I got with Taiki Shuttle. She's my best one, though.
Pretty sure she's B from what I've seen, because I've seen her pop up whenever I'm looking for guest legacies to borrow, and I'm pretty sure I've seen your Taiki Shuttle pop up, and she's a
She's
B.
been borrowed a few times, too.
Yeah. She doesn't always fit what I'm trying to do.
No. That's the problem I'm having. Is like I got Taiki Shuttle and she's really not. She's pretty decent, and it's like I can't use her with hardly any of the Uma that I'm trying to train.
Buri Cap is a pretty easy ride. Yeah, it's just I don't have her.
I don't have her either.
I haven't been lucky enough to get her pulled up. I know I've borrowed other people's Oguri Cap builds, because I know there's one that I borrowed, and it's got like, pretty sure it has its run had a 3 spark speed, and then both of its legacy were
Ooh.
3 speed spark, because it's like you start off with her by herself, and it's like speed is a initial stat boost of 63, and it's just like, that's insane.
I had that Scarlet that I was borrowing. Gives you like a boost of 100.
Yeah. So we're here at the salt mill.
This weather's terrible for the search.
Yeah, it's not
It's
only
night,
raining,
it's
but also
foggy.
night and foggy. So that will not make this easy. But we are here for what it's worth.
Well, let's take a look.
Pull out my handy dandy flashlight. I'll probably die.
What? Oh.
Found a porta potty.
Great, let's put that on the rails and drive that.
Sweet. Let's do that.
Pretty sure this is intact. Yeah, it's on the rail. This one's fine.
Yep, flashlight's in the red.
What was it when you started the stream?
It was in the yellow, but I honestly don't know how long it had already been there. Oh, yeah, this is just a regular diesel mechanical.
Yeah, when I saw it, I got excited, but then it's like, oh wait, it's actually blue and not just rust.
Yep. Sad.
And it's already on the rail.
Yep.
There's that porta potty.
Wah, wah.
So you got your lucky boxes, huh?
I got the last of them. I had 2 more that I was waiting on to come in the mail. I had gotten my first shipment pretty early on in the
Very
year.
early.
Honestly. Because I ended up ordering 8 in total. So I got 6, but I got them really early in the year. I think they shipped out in like April.
Yeah. It was like before everyone was getting all their, like...
Yeah, and I honestly thought...
Halloween stuff even.
Yeah, and I honestly thought that I was going to get it the last 2 a lot sooner than I did. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I got these, but I really wanted to try to do a hand cam stream to open it all on stream and, you know, just have the surprise of opening the box and looking at everything as I'm looking at it, instead of just, you know, posting everything after the fact or doing a video on it. I just wanted to try to do a live stream of it.
Yeah, but do you have the stuff to do that?
I do not. Because it's like, I have a webcam, but I normally use the webcam to do the VTuber tracking. So I wouldn't have...
I have a suggestion.
An extra camera to do the hand cam part. Do what?
Do a PNG for that stream.
Oh, true. I could do that. I could go old school. I could go back to how I was doing things whenever I first started streaming. Just use a PNG and then just use my...
Or you
webcam.
can be as stiff as a board with your current model and just have the mouth moving.
True, because it could just do a reaction with the microphone. But then my actual model wouldn't move other than my mouth.
Yeah.
That's another option.
I mean, it's basically the same as doing the PNG thing, though.
It would be the same. Yeah, it really wouldn't be any different.
I think there might be a way to do some pre-programmed movement, too.
Yeah. Maybe.
With hotkeys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
At this
I
point,
don't even know how to do it.
my pulls. I got Kitasan to 2-star, and I don't want to risk more rolls. Yeah. That's the other thing with Musume. It's like you're constantly trying to figure out what you're gonna do with your carrots. It's like, am I gonna do scout, or am I gonna do support cards?
We've been to CW, right?
Yeah.
What about
But
CP?
that's also on the way. That's the coal power plant.
You know, at this rate, we may as well just revisit everything.
I mean, we might
Yeah,
as well.
so let's go to CW, then a CP, MF, and then IMW. And just revisit everywhere until we can find it.
I just really wish it would stop being night and foggy.
It is.
It makes it so much harder to do this.
It's the long night.
It's so dark. It's so dark, and you have no visibility. Hell yeah. Yeah, I really want to try. I really want to try to do, because I've never. It seems like it's something really popular that VTubers do, is do hand cam streams, and I really want to try to do that. Plus, it's you know, just the extra excitement factor that it's, you know, I've gotten all. Well, that's the other funny thing, because it's like I got 8 lucky boxes, but it's funny because it's like they all came in. There's 8, quote unquote, 8 lucky boxes, but I have 3 boxes in total.
Yeah.
But I do like that the last 2 that came in today, they are the new. It is the new fancy Face Connect actual black box.
Yeah.
The
I have mixed feelings on them.
Plain, and just have plain white boxes. I like the way they look. It does look more like how it was always advertised with the lucky boxes, because they always were these black boxes that looked fancy, and you're like, ooh.
Well,
nice.
those boxes are for every product now.
Right, and then you know, you always got the boxes in, and it's like, oh, it's just this plain white box. There's nothing special about it.
But every person I've seen post about the new fancy black box and my own black boxes I've gotten, they're always like punctured.
Yep.
There's always a hole in them.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say about mine too. Is that the although they look nice, the quality of the box seems to have gone down some.
Yeah, they're cheaper.
Yep.
They're more flimsy. However, nothing's gotten broken. Like, the packaging inside has been adequate, but the fact that I got every single time punctured makes me a little worried.
Yeah, understandably. I also really hope, but I think they've learned, because I think I have another. The only thing that I didn't like about the packaging from before was the bigger acrylic panels that have the screw-in studs that you put on them. They used to come in, like, the extra hardware would come in like a plastic bag. Because I ran into that with my lucky box, my first ones that I got, and I got an Amy acrylic panel, and I almost swore that I lost the hardware to it, because it had come in a plastic bag, and the plastic bag came open, and the screws were rolling around inside the box. So same thing. It's like if I had gotten a puncture or it just slid out the bottom of the box, I would have lost the hardware.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident that one of the last boxes of merch that I got that wasn't a lucky box, it had an acrylic panel in it that was similar to that. And I'm pretty sure they put it in a bag, like an actual plastic bag that was sealed.
I recall getting one where it's like a paper bag almost. Like, it was a fold-over paper bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they have a plastic baggie in there.
Yeah, that was the problem I was having before. It's like, it was only in the plastic bag, and it's very easy for the hardware to work its way out, just because of how the package is handled during shipping, and just the fact that it has so far to travel. It'd be one thing if it was, you know, only had to be shipped around in the US, but it also has to, you know, it does come from Canada.
It goes to Canada, and then sitting in customs.
Yep.
And I would not be surprised that's where the damage is occurring.
It sucks that support cards are so important because I want to pull for horses. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's like they have those... They always have those new banner trainees that come out. It seems like they got a new one.
I really wish they had 2 different resources.
Every week, it seems like, but it's like, you know, both, it's like, I really wanted to get Mihono Bourbon. I missed out on her. And like the current one for Tokai Teo and McQueen, like their outfits look really, really cool, but I did a poll. What was it? Pretty sure I did a poll yesterday. And it's like I got Tokai Teo, but I just got like her normal, I got her normal outfit.
Yeah, it was yesterday, because then I had pulled for McQueen.
Yeah.
But I got her normal outfit instead of the special one too. But, you know, I'd also gotten Kita-san Black card.
Yeah, you showed me that poll that you got on those support cards. You got what, 3 SSR cards in that one poll?
I did.
That one poll? Yeah,
although one of them was a repeat.
Yeah, that's still really good luck. Because I mean,
it was quite
lately,
shocking.
It's like I basically get all rare cards and then I get the one guaranteed SR card. It's like, okay, thanks, I appreciate it.
Well, when it was going through the you know, the little tabs to show you what type of card you're gonna get, it showed 1 SSR and 1 SR, and so it started off right away. Kita-san Black was the SSR, and right after that it shows one of the tabs, it turns yellow, and then immediately turns to rainbow, pulls another card, and then all the way near the end that SR then turns into a rainbow. I'm like, what? What's going on here? I'm like, am I gonna have multiple Kita-sans? That'd be amazing. That was not the case.
No.
But
I have seen people do that though.
Same here. See someone get 3
like, how? It's like, how even?
I think they're re-rolling.
Yeah.
I think when you make a new account, there's a bias.
That was the other, right? Because that was the other thing that I thought was crazy too. Was because Irie ended up getting a maxed out Kita-san Black card, and supposedly, according to her, she didn't pay for any of it.
Not surprising. I'm pretty confident if you start a new account, there's a bias toward getting the SSRs. Because like new people back when Bourbon was there, like first pull, oh there's Bourbon, and then I'm like, I'm 8 pulls in, come on. And then I've seen other new accounts where they're like, I just started, I got the Kita-san Black card, no problems, and and Teo's special outfit. I'm like, yeah, it's because you have a new account. But I'm not going to do the re-roll game though.
I'm not either. I literally loaded it, and it's like I got my free 3-star pull. I got Rice Shower, and I was like, I'm happy. This is what I wanted.
I'll never be happy until like a year or 2 from now.
Yeah, whenever you get Twin Turbo.
I think Cafe will probably be showing up near December. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Turbo was like
really sure
nowhere.
Who you were looking forward to the most was whether it was Twin Turbo or Manhattan Cafe.
I don't know. I
don't know.
I am super conflicted on which one I like more. I don't know who wins.
Yeah.
I want both though.
Yeah, I wasn't really. It's like I'd seen Twin Turbo in the anime series, and it's like I liked her, but I have yet to see the movie that has Agnes Tachyon and Manhattan Cafe in it.
Yeah, same.
But I really have been enjoying all of the art and animations and stuff for both of them, both of their interactions with each other. And then I had that one playthrough of Agnes Tachyon where I actually got to the Ura finale in one, so she's grown on me a lot as well.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I didn't really think anything of her. Well, she was also the first one I got the hot springs.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, this is fun.
With Turbo, when I first saw her, I'm like, ugh, she's gonna be annoying, isn't she? And she's got the sharp tooth thing from I see in anime, and I normally hate that. I don't like it normally. But then as the season went on, it's like, no, I just really like this character, and I don't know why, and it's just continued to grow on me. And now the sharp tooth thing, I actually like it, only on her though. Other characters that have it, I still don't like it.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything here.
Same, but it's a big place, so.
True.
Although there is a drought of Turbo merchandise.
Yeah. It just seems like unless it's a really popular character, like Special Week or maybe Mihono Bourbon, Rice Shower, Teo. It's like unless it's like the big name characters, yeah, they just kind of seem to disappear. They're just not that popular.
Twin Turbo looks like a VTuber. I haven't watched the anime yet. Yeah, she does kind of look like one.
She kind of does with the coloring. There's a lot going on with her, styling wise too.
Also, welcome George. Pascal, your chat wants attention.
What?
George says your chat wants attention.
Which one?
Your chat.
I meant like specifically who?
I don't know. He just says, Pascal, your chat wants attention.
Am I going to have to head pat my chat?
Head pats for chat.
Man, I feel like I've been keeping up with it. I mean, welcome in, George.
But I've got like all these.
I'm a recovering mobile game addict, so I haven't played the horse game, but I love the fan art. Be forewarned, depending on how you'd play, depending on how you play it. I mean, you can play it both mobile and on PC. I don't know
PC.
what your experience is with Gacha, but I mean, at least for me, I'm pretty freaking addicted to it. I have since it came out, I have yet to miss a day to log in.
I missed one.
That's how I am with it. I have yet to miss a day with it. There have been days where I literally just log in. Maybe I'll try to do one run through in career, or I'll just try to do like some team races, and then I log out. But I have yet to miss a day. So
I'm not seeing anything.
And I have never played gacha games before at all, ever. I felt kind of tempted whenever I saw Pippa playing like Azure Lane, but I never pulled the trigger on it.
I'll be honest, I find the gameplay of Umusume far more engaging than
It's a lot more fun because it's like it's an actual 3D environment, and I mean you're just watching girls go around in a circle. But it's never the same. All the races are always different. It's not, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah, and the environments can change.
Yeah, like it could be dry and sunny, it could be cloudy, it could be raining, it could be snowing.
It could be muddy.
It could be muddy. I always find that really, really... I
and it visually will change things.
Yeah, I remember whenever I did my run with Gold Ship, and it was like, you know, because she's a... I'm trying to remember if she's a late searcher or if she's an end closer. So it's like she's in the back.
Yeah.
And
she waits the last second.
And it was raining, it was muddy, and I mean it's like, and she ended up winning, and it was so satisfying to see her, but at the same time it was like, you know, she's like she does her, you know, her end thing, you know, where she like drop kicks their trainee. But then it's like at the very end, she's just sitting there smiling. But then, you know, she's just, you know, you could tell, you know, it's like her uniform is all messy and muddy, and she's got mud on her face. It's just like seeing her like that, but also seeing how happy she was. It was very, very satisfying to see that. I really enjoyed it. Like all that hard work paid off.
In one of my races, with Top Gun, it was a muddy, rainy race.
Yeah.
And yeah, she got crushed. But I tried 3 times. One time she came back just absolutely looking like a wreck, just covered in mud.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 times, it's like she's just kind of wet, some mud. It's like, oh, it actually can vary depending on who's around you.
Yep. If you're like, if it's raining, but you're like a pace or a front runner, you'll mostly just get wet. But if you're like towards the back and you got more people in front of you, yeah, you'll get covered in mud and wet.
Yeah.
By the way, Irie is no longer free to play. She bought 3,000 carrots to roll for KO. Then she did her daily stuff on stream yesterday and got Currenchon in 20 rolls. Yeah, see, I hadn't heard anything about Currenchon.
Was that 30,000 carrots?
He says 3K, but 20 rolls, that's nowhere near
3,000 is 2 rolls.
Yeah, 3,000 would be 2 rolls, so I would think that would be probably 30K.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. But then again, I'm not a... Where's Irie at now as far as subscribers? She's probably getting close to 100K, isn't she?
I thought she was beyond that already.
Was she?
I don't know.
I thought she was more like 90.
One way to find out.
One way to find out. Or am I thinking of Ponko? I know Ponko's trying to get to 100K.
You might be thinking of
over 90.
Might be Ponko. I don't know. I'll look really quick.
Well, Ponko, I normally try to keep up with her just because she normally streams
during convenient times.
Yeah, it's more convenient to watch. I say watch, listen. It's convenient to listen to Ponko. I can't watch. I don't have that luxury.
Oh, okay. Irie's almost to 60K subscribers.
Oh, she was higher than that.
That's what I thought too.
I definitely must be thinking of Ponko. Because I think she's at... I know for sure she's at least over 90 now.
It's hard to tell just how popular or how many subscribers they have. Because on, like, Twitter, like, there's so much fan art of them. So it feels like they're bigger.
Like much bigger, yeah.
They feel very large, but then when you look... I mean... Almost 60K is massive.
No, it is.
You just
honestly.
feel that it's like Pippa level, like
yeah.
that many subscribers, because they get so much fan art and love and everything, and it's great.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you tend to forget that, you know, they do have lower subscribers. But hopefully they'll start taking off more.
Yeah.
As FaZe expands and becomes more popular.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's just going to be a matter of time before pretty much everybody will be at 100,000 subscribers or more.
Yeah.
Just give it time.
They deserve it.
Especially given the way the current market is for VTuber corporations.
Yeah.
I mean, who could have predicted what was going to happen unless you keep up with everything in the VTuber sphere. I mean, who could have seen what was going to happen if he showed you, unless you just absolutely knew everything that was already going on in there?
I had an idea of a lot of what was going on, just from posts here and there.
I don't think anybody was
last year, but not to that extent. Nowhere near to that extent.
I don't think anybody was predicting Vishojo to just implode in a day, literally.
Yeah, Ponko was at almost 92K, so she's the one that's closing in on 100. So you were right.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Daniel. Yeah, we're horsing around while riding trains.
Yeah, where the heck have you been?
It's the attach rate. Phase girls tend to have high CCVs. Yeah.
Beginning to think Daniel had abandoned us.
He hates us.
He hates us. He found someone else to watch. No.
I mean, he watches quite a few, so.
I know. I know we're not the only people he watches.
Is this it?
Yep, this is the coal power plant. But I was going to at least get us into the coal power plant because we're kind of out on the outskirts of it. Plus now it's not raining, it's not foggy, it's sunny, it's the morning.
It's a brand new
day. A lot easier to spot something. Yeah, cue the whatever that song is that always plays on those morning commercials, TV commercials. I can't think of the name of the song off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's like Sunny Sunrise or some shit. They use it on everything. Oh wait, yeah, Irie bought a lot of carrots. I went back and looked at her post. It took hard pity to get Teo. Yeah. Yeah, 20 rolls. I mean, that's gotta be a lot.
Yeah. But that's nothing compared to what I've seen for some people trying to get the case on black card.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm on my 80th pull.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been babysitting my nephew, just finished up, been lurking for the past 20 minutes. Okay. I'll let it slide. I say that and I have my niece that lives with me, but at the same time, I'm hardly the one that's looking after her.
Yeah.
It's almost always another family member or my sister looking after her, obviously, because she's her mom.
Yeah. Oh, I made really good progress with Pigeon Sean drawing.
Yeah. That was a fun arc.
What?
I said that was a fun arc.
We'll probably be revisiting it once they release the picture.
Yeah.
But I need to find a name.
Yeah, we need something other than just Carrier Pigeon Sean.
Yeah. But the wings, I only had to redraw them 8 times this time.
Yeah, you've gotten really, really good at drawing the wings now, and it seems like you're a lot quicker and more consistent with it.
Yeah, unlike drawing them 15 times like I do with how I used to do with Riker.
Yeah.
Now I'm down to 10 or less.
Yeah, I remember you messaging back and forth. It's like, these wings, they're killing me.
I hate drawing wings so much, man.
They don't look right.
I hate drawing wings. But part of the reason why I decided to focus down on Harpy is I didn't want to keep running from something I'm bad at drawing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's best to attack what your weaknesses are head on. Kind of
yeah.
Thing. There's a No 60 baby steam locomotive. That is not a DM3.
Hi Felix. I got my Twitter account back. Sorry about the odd DM Nova. That was scaring at me. Yeah, I know. Once I saw it, it was very similar to a another scam DM.
Oh, did he get his account attacked?
Yeah, it got taken over.
Oh no.
Another friend of mine got hacked into, and it was almost exact same message, so I knew it was a hack. So you got it back though,
you got
nice.
Your account back, Felix. Yeah, I'm glad
I'll unblock you. Well, I blocked him because I don't want to get, you know,
right. You didn't want to
spammed by the hacker.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and
That's
unblock
really
him now.
annoying. Glad he got it back though. That is not cool.
The other person that had their account hacked into could not get it back. They had to completely start over.
I completely start over. Man, that sucks.
And he had a pretty good account too. It's pretty decently sized.
Makes me think of that other guy that had to completely start over his account. Not that that narrows down anybody.
I think it's better to be vague about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's pretty well known, and he has quite a bit of followers now with his new account. But it's kind of the same thing. It's like his main thing with my interaction with him is that his old account he had Pippa was following him, whereas with his new account she's not.
Yeah.
So I can see that being kind of disheartening, I guess.
Bad news is I'm dumb. Good news, besides my account registration, is I know the hacker's name.
What? Really?
Oh boy.
Huh. That's something.
Are you gonna take it to the FBI?
Turn them in! That's even if they fucking do anything.
Assuming it's a real name.
Yeah. Well, it's also just the fact that the FBI just likes to twiddle their thumbs, not do anything.
Sometimes if it's quick and easy.
Maybe.
Maybe. Usually though, they're more worried about like.
She in her evening dress all. It is. See, I am so used to seeing Goldship as Goldship with her normal outfit, but then I started seeing the artwork of her in that evening dress, and it's just like, who is that? And then you realize it's like, that's Goldship, really?
I actually do not like how Goldship looks in her, you know, that like bit and bridle thing that she has on.
Yeah.
But then I saw pictures of her not wearing it, and it's like, holy cow, this is an amazing looking character.
Yeah, it's like it's such a
I just
glow up.
don't like the whole thing she has on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks weird.
Yeah, that's also how I feel. That's how I also, because I was thinking that it's kind of something similar to that whenever I was doing my special week career with her. It's like you can kind of tell that this was very early on in Cygames doing Uma Musume, because like the character outfit design is very, I don't know, I wouldn't say plain, but it's not. It doesn't just. It's not very appealing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
Glowies won't do it, but Philippine National Police might. Oh boy. Well, good luck on whatever you do. Wait. I can use the power of stairs to get a high vantage point.
Honestly, I already kind of ran around quite a bit.
I did too, but I wanted to do one final like
anything.
scan.
Plus, I also remember my last playthrough on my own personal account of this whenever I was looking for the demonstrators, and it was kind of over in this area where there's some of the scrap laying around, and it was just like on this concrete pad over here where there's some scaffolding. So it was kind of out in the open, and it was really obvious, and I'm not seeing anything over here.
Yeah.
The pigeon is cute. That was my main thing with whenever he did that. It was like almost exactly how I expected it to go. Once I saw her, and then it's immediately like that is the character that you want to protect.
Oh, carrier pigeon, Sean?
Yes. Very much so. It's like just the fact that how Riker is standing the way she is. She's like knelt down, but also like guarding her. And Pigeon John is just like sulking, crying almost. It's just like, oh no, oh no.
I was going to draw tears.
Must protect.
I was originally going to draw tears, but I thought that was too much.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell. You can very much tell in her
The eyes are watery.
Yeah, she's very upset. She is not happy.
That is the most popular question answer comic I've done.
Yeah.
The work in progress for her has pretty much beaten out my full hard work renders of Riker and Corrine. Just the work in progress, and it's like, I guess this is the character.
Yep. We're not, there's nothing here, so we shall move on. I also loved how, Mollington came in there and he's just like,
"You're welcome, everyone."
"You're welcome, everyone. This is my thing," and then it's like, "Nova, blow him up." And then that spawned FV to make his art of it too.
That was brilliant.
That was so good. I love that. It's good stuff. I love it when artists can do stuff like that. It's great.
I also need to figure out Pigeon Sean's height.
Right. Because she does look quite a bit shorter.
She's a great deal shorter.
Yeah.
Because Riker was kind of leaning over.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna be a baby burb. Little baby burb.
Yeah. Well, in the setting, harpies are supposed to be smaller.
Yeah.
In general.
Actually, did we look in that building over there?
Which building?
Like that shed right there that has the scrap in it.
This one right here? I'm heading toward?
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah, I was over here.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I just don't remember I looked. I know I didn't look in there.
Yeah, I was over here.
I was curious. Okay.
When I saw it, I'm like, this is it. It's gonna be here.
This is it. It's right here.
Nope.
And it's not. Disappointment.
Nope. Carrier Pigeon John kind of reminds me of Helmet John, a nameless American tank crew girl who's bullied by her Menhera commander from Girls in Panzer. Man, it's been so long since I've seen that.
I know. That's kind of what I was thinking whenever he said that. It's like, God, I can't even think of the last time I watched that anime all the way through. It's been a while.
The last time I watched it, man, 2006 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I watched it, I think, a year after it came out.
Yeah.
It kind of ended weird.
Yeah.
If I recall. I remember being dissatisfied with the ending. Because it felt like there was going to be a lot more after it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't. It was kind of it just ended. It did not feel like a conclusion. Oh, have you heard of an anime?
Oh, and then Zachary also mentioned, I can't believe Uma girls have 4 ears.
They don't, though.
I know, but that's what I thought was funny with, there's that one, I think it's official art, and it has, oh, what's her name? In the current, the Cinderella Grey with a Oguri cap, it's her friend. I'm trying to think of her name. Begins with a B.
Burno?
Yeah, Burno. There's art of her, and she has a face mask on. And it's like, how does she have some face mask attached to her face?
It wraps around the back.
Because I was thinking the same thing whenever somebody pointed that out on Twitter. It's like, how is she wearing the face mask? She has to have human ears.
You don't. Like, it just wraps around the back like a dust mask.
Yeah. I saw that point it out as well. But at first, it's just like, wait a second.
Yeah.
But I also think I saw other fan art drawn of something similar to that.
Oh yeah,
too,
they just don't realize that they only have.
They have. It's like they're like trying to shock people into thinking that they have human ears, and then it turns out they're fake. Like they just take them off.
Yeah. There's a second season of Girls in Panzer out called Das Finales. You need to watch it. I need to watch it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even know there was a second season.
I do recall seeing something about it, but I just was not in a position to like watch it.
Yeah, plus that's something else I've realized too. It's like as I've gotten older and into watching VTubers, the amount of anime I watch is plummeted.
Same. Although
I do not watch anime as anywhere near as much as I used to.
I started watching about half an episode every night before going to bed. So I'm still able to watch stuff again.
Yeah.
Currently going through City Hunter.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
Some episodes are.
I remember when I suggested for you to watch Bochi, The Rock, and you started watching it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You should watch one of the things I suggest to you for once.
No.
I'm pretty confident you'll like Fate Zero.
I'm sure I will because I like the other Fate series.
It's also Saber on a motorcycle, and there's a lot of really good scenes with her on that motorcycle.
I also like motorcycles because I also ride motorcycles.
Yes, so you need to watch it because it's just so cool.
Okay, I will drop everything and watch.
Right now,
Anime girl on motorcycle. I will do it right now.
Well, you're gonna have to wait because she doesn't start
watch Fate Zero right now.
she doesn't really start writing it till like halfway through, so you're in for a wait.
Oh, well, damn.
But then she does write it multiple times throughout the rest of the series. I think she does a fight from it at one point.
Fancy. Wait, why are we going this way?
Where are we anyway?
Where are we at? Manufacturing? Yeah.
Here's City Hunter. It's a classic. It is a classic. It's very, very pulp though. You cannot afford to take it seriously because it gets really wacky at times.
Yeah, we're at Machine Factory in town. I don't know why I called it manufacturing.
Machine Factory?
Yeah, it's like manufacturing, but not.
Yeah, we're still going up the line though.
Yeah, we are.
So that's where we need to be.
Yep.
Bochi's really cute, and I saw a lot of fan art online, so I gave it a watch. Bochi was a very fun watch.
It really is. Apparently, a lot of the mannerisms and the way that she acts in the anime is all taken straight from the manga, so it's nice to know that isn't just ad-libbed into the anime.
I thought you read the manga.
Do what?
I thought you also read the manga.
I haven't read all of it, but I know a lot of the stuff that happens, it's taken straight from it, so it's nice to see that.
Yeah. She fights the chariot with it, if I recall. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Saber fights a chariot from her motorcycle.
Nice.
It's just so stylized. I love Fate Zero. I found the overall story a little less compelling than the original. Because it's a shorter show, so they don't like dive into the characters nearly as much because they expect you to have already seen it.
Right.
But my goodness, everything, I don't know. I like the main character a lot more.
How I felt whenever I watched Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
It's like I should have already seen the older Fate anime series to fully grasp who everybody is. But I still enjoyed it a lot. I mean, that was actually my first Fate series I ever watched all the way through. I really enjoyed it.
Animation in
that
Fate
was
Zero is also really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say because was it also? I don't know how to say their name. UFO Table. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it.
Look at these cars. Why are they all red?
Was that the same animation studio for Fate Zero?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I know that's they're very well known, at least more modern day, for their animation of Love It or Hate It for Demon Slayer, but the animation is done really, really well.
I'm apathetic.
Yeah.
I've not watched it, and I don't plan to.
I know a lot.
But I won't hate on it either.
A lot of people are that way. It's like you either really like it or you really don't.
I almost hated it once because I had a friend that was a bit too pushy with it.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is the greatest thing ever. You have to watch it." And fortunately, when I told him to,
that's how I felt whenever I watched the first season of it. It's just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But as time went on, it's just like, yeah, the story is not as good as I thought or remembered, but I mean the animation is still really, really good. So I don't think there's anything here.
neither do I. I like Loop on the third, so City Hunter should be good for me. Possibly. I never watched Lupin.
I haven't either. I've seen clips here and there, but I've definitely never watched it.
I like the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have any interest in the show.
No. Same. Yeah, I think this is a bust. There's nothing here. Except disappointment.
We might have already... There might have been something here. We already picked it up.
Probably.
Which is, I think, what happened.
Possibility. Yep. Okay, on to the next place.
How's our fuel?
We are a little above half.
Alright.
So I think we'll be alright for a few more. Fate Zero is badass AF.
Yes.
Okay. That sold me on that, I guess, Daniel.
I do agree with that description, though.
Unlimited Blade Works is technically
phenomenal.
Fate Zero Season 2. Yeah. I can kind of see that just based on how the storyline is with it. It feels like it's a continuation anime. It doesn't feel like you're starting off all brand new. I mean, you are, but you aren't.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's just how Fate is.
Also, if you like Gilgamesh, it does give him much more of a personality than the original series. Because he's a major character in it.
Yeah. I found I can see why Pippa likes Gilgamesh, because he's definitely he's a pretty good bad guy.
Of all the like villain characters, Gilgamesh is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
For sure. Yeah. I can definitely see it.
I was going to try to cosplay him at one point.
That's news.
Well, at one point I used to do some minor cosplay.
Oh.
But
I did too.
Gilgamesh was going to be my master project, and I just never got around to it.
I also don't think it counted as cosplay because I was still basically a kid.
I know an indie VTuber
It's pretty cringe. I don't even want to say who I did.
Okay. I cosplay Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got really good at mimicking his voice.
Very cool.
So I could sound just like him. I even had a dual disc.
Hell yeah.
Or a dual deck, or...
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
The thing they used to... Duel!
Yep. Alright, I know an indie VTuber who won't watch Madoka Magica because the classmate university was really pushy about watching it. Yeah, that's how I am too. If someone's really pushy with something, the more I'll dislike it, or I'll grow a dislike for it, and will have zero interest in watching it, and if I do watch it, I'll be so critical of it that I'll probably hate it. And that's why I won't watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh, god damn it.
It got pushed on me so hard for almost a decade that I'm just
do it on purpose
not
to
going
make me angry and upset.
It's ruined for me. Just like The Matrix.
I can kind of see The Matrix just because.
Just from analysis,
the first movie is just so good, and then
it isn't.
Reloaded and.
I don't think the first one was good either. I think it was just that people were seeing, they were seeing concepts for the first time, but if you were already an avid watcher of Twilight Zone or Outer Limits, you've already seen all this played out before. Like, there's nothing unique in The Matrix. It's literally stuff I've already seen.
You're no fun.
Like, they would do something like, hey, I remember that from an episode.
Okay.
The only thing unique is that really cringe camera
an
effect.
Okay.
Anyway.
Isn't that kind of part of being a bad guy, though?
Lupin's a vibe, same vibe as Indiana Jones or Roger Moore James Bonds. You're missing out, Nova. At least watch the movie, as it's a good introduction to the series. We'll see. I don't know. I also don't like the animation style for Lupin. It's not really for me. I am a bit picky with visuals. To an extent.
Yeah, if it doesn't look like it's from like the 1980s back, he's not interested.
No, that's not true. I watched a bunch of Meyer stuff too. But I need a character that I can like latch onto visually to really gain interest. Now, some shows I watched that I did not like how they looked, but their concept was so interesting that I had to watch it. You know, like when I first saw like Blue Sub 6, I thought this is kind of ugly, but the story's good, so I'm gonna stick around. I watched Lupin. The third one was on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. But I haven't had TV in over a decade. Yeah, same. Do it. There's still time. That's context is lost for that one. Sorry. Unless you're talking about watching Lupin. If it's about Lord of the Rings, forget about it. People tell me my voice sounds like Deku. Oh, well. Nice. You should go on, what was that? Recently, Pippa was trying to do a Deku impersonation in a game in public lobbies and was talking with people. It was about the cosplay. I don't really have a reason to cosplay now. I don't go to anime conventions anymore. I used to go to about 2 or 3 a year back then, so it was more worth it. I did come up with a method to get his spinning sword effect. But it was going to be kind of a pain to make, so. Also, I don't have the resources to make his armor.
Yeah. How do you bring up Deku? I think I do remember Pippa trying to do an impersonation of him more than once.
Oh, it was, what was that? It's something she's been playing lately with sponsored streams. It's a gacha. But they had a crossover with My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And so she'd go into these boss fights like, "Hey, All Might's gonna show up and save us. Aren't you excited?" It's like, you guys kind of stink, but it's all right. All Might will come and save us. I'm sure of it. Aren't you? It'll be great. Do you want to be friends?
Oh no.
And no one was really responding except the one person. And then another time, someone just said, "Shut up," to her. And but it was Kapipi.
Shut up.
It was like a Pippolis because he like said something at the very end.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Probably did something really cringe
what's
and did
going on
like a
with
name
chat?
drop and then left.
You'll watch it one day. If it talk about Lupin the Third, maybe. If it's Lord of the Rings, forget about it.
I love how quickly he diverts.
What?
You.
With what?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, how I don't even.
He's like, no, I'm not interested. Anyway, moving on.
Yep.
Change the subject. Totally divert.
So Nova, you should watch Lord of the Rings. No. I never watched Doctor Who. Maybe if my dad was into it, things would have been different. Yeah, I never really watched Doctor Who either. And the few times
I remember I went. I don't even remember how I got roped into it, but it's like I went to one of my brother's friends' houses. Like I went to their place, and I thought I was only gonna be there for like an hour or so or something like that. And I was there until like freaking 2 in the morning. And it was like ended up, basically being, really early Sunday morning, and then we finally left. And the whole time I was there, he was like, it was an experience because it was like he had because it was my brother, it was his friend, it was his friend's wife, and they had their boys there, but they ended up obviously going to bed because it ended up being really, really late and then early morning, so they went to bed.
come forth.
But it's like it was us 4, and he had
Let's go.
he had a couple dogs, he had a bird. They were just out loose, and then they had a freaking hookah. So it's like the whole time, it's like we're sitting there watching Doctor Who, and they're not me and my brother, because we don't do anything. We're losers. But his friend and his wife were just sitting there smoking the hookah while we're watching Doctor Who, and it was kind of like, it was a good time, but at the same time it was like, man, I just do not see the appeal of this show.
Yeah.
But it was like I was sitting there watching it for like freaking, I think I was there for like somewhere between like 4 to 6 hours, just sitting there,
My
just
goodness.
watching it. It's just like, it's like there were certain episodes where it was kind of somewhat entertaining, but it was also like, I have known nothing about Doctor Who, and I got shoved into it like, probably, I don't know which doctor it was, and it was like right in the middle of the season, and it's like I had no idea what was going on. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like watching, like, for me, like if I'm watching like British television, it's like, it's not like watching Top Gear. It's not the same.
I watched a few episodes of Doctor Who and didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be good to some extent, considering how long it ran for.
Yeah.
I imagine it depends on when you jump into it as well.
Yeah.
Because not all doctors are of equal quality.
No.
Some are
Because I know
much better
it's
than
like
others.
every other series that's run for a really long time, they have better and worse actors for Doctor Who.
Yeah. Though I do just like how they kind of destroyed it. apparently.
Yeah.
The ratings on it are so bad now. It's sad to see a long-running show do poorly.
Yeah. But that just seems to be the... It just seems how it is nowadays with anything.
Yeah. Hopefully things start turning around.
I hope so.
Let's see. If there was any franchise that was pushed on me too hard as a kid, it was probably Hunger Games or Divergent. I had a very short spurt where Hunger Games was pushed on me, but it didn't last very long. But I didn't bother with it. It didn't look appealing.
Yeah. I only saw the Hunger Games. I saw all three movies, but it was... I was going over to a friend's house, and his wife was she really enjoyed the books, and she's like, I want to watch the movies, and it's just like, I don't even know how I got third wheeled into watching that.
Yeah.
But I watched all three movies with them. It was okay.
Yeah. I never been to
it. It definitely wasn't meant for someone like me to watch. They weren't trying to appeal to me.
Yeah. I've never been to any conventions. I've always been relatively broke. Well, if you do want to go to a convention, I recommend looking at local colleges. Their anime clubs will oftentimes have an anime convention, and they're free.
Yeah.
Those were usually the conventions I was attending, because they're all free to attend. You can even walk into the dealer's room. Like, it was 100% free.
Nice.
And you can even buy stuff in the dealer's room.
Wow. Fascinating.
I mean, the panels were still, you know, what they are, but those are also free. I did attend a few pay-for anime conventions, but those were always kind of... They didn't have any charm, and weird things were happening at them. And that's eventually why I stopped attending anime conventions, was those weird things was becoming too frequent.
Yeah.
They weren't directly impacting me, but it was still kind of disgusting that they were happening at the
it's just the fact
area.
that you know that it's happening there.
Yeah, and it was becoming less hidden. So it was just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
What's that Rust Bucket train? If it was what I was thinking of, that was one of the steam locomotives.
Yeah, it's not a...
Or look for a diesel mechanical.
Yeah.
That game is so bad. Yeah, I tried to play it after watching Pippa show it off on the phase cord. But I was just like, I don't know. Wow.
It was a sponsored stream, wasn't it?
Not the one on the phase cord. She showed up to explain the mechanics behind it because she was excited for the game.
I see.
And it looked interesting, but then she did the stream and it kind of looked cool, and then I actually played it. I was like, I'm not going to get into this.
Yeah.
Neither has she. Because the next few times she played it, it was just like, yeah, I can kind of tell you have not really been playing this.
Right. That's too funny.
But I mean, that's usually how it is with sponsored games. She usually
that's
stick
kind of
with them.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like, if it's a sponsored stream, it's just like, yeah, she'll play it because that's part of the sponsorship, and then she's done with it.
Yeah. She doesn't really have time to play a lot of games because
that too. I mean,
the games she wants to play are already well established.
Yep.
And she's busy living an actual life now.
Yep, that too.
Instead of living on Twitter or gaming or anything.
She's busy doing her own thing, and plus she's a much, she's a much bigger VTuber now, so she's having to do actual more stuff on
A lot more
that
work.
aspect. A lot more work on her end.
But
as
she
far as
also has
that.
more of a personal life too, which is cool.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, she's actually, you know, getting out and visiting family and doing things and not just staying home.
I've watched a few since I haven't been watching. I mean, I haven't been watching any of her streams since, like, at most I'll have it up in a tab, playing in the background. I might unmute it, but I mean, I just don't watch her streams, so I've just been watching some clips here and there. So most of the clips I watch, it's from Fayola, because
Yeah.
I can't stand any of her other clippers. They just, all of her other clippers are just, they just take things out of context and they only want to show the spicy stuff that she says. It doesn't really.
It's usually
show
not
her.
as spicy if you see the whole thing.
Yeah.
I haven't really been watching her either, unless I finish stream early enough where she's still going,
Yeah.
then I'll go over and watch.
Yeah. But I do, the one of the more recent ones that I watched of Fayola, that was a clip of Pippa, was her, I guess she had, I'm trying to remember what the title of it was. But it's like she's growing more, I wouldn't say emotional. Maybe more emotional, but it's like she went to go whenever she had her car breakdown, and she ended up staying with family nearby, and I guess at some point it was either she was having a conversation with them face to face, or it was on the phone. I can't remember, but you know, she finished the conversation with saying that I love you, and whoever the family member that she was talking to was like, oh wow, I don't think I've ever heard you say that before. And she's like, say what? And they're like, you said I love you, and you said it back to us.
I don't think she's become more emotional as she's more opened up and more sure of herself.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think she's about the same level of emotional as she's always been.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But she's a lot.
I wasn't very eloquent with my words.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though.
Yeah. But it was not. It was like I saw that clip and it's just like, oh, it's nice to hear that she's still growing and improving.
Yeah.
I like to hear it.
Wow, that sounds just like Deku. That was posted a long time ago. I never watched My Hero Academia. I only read the manga up to chapter 200. Then I quit.
I have to admit, there was a time where I was watching it.
Did I sound like Deku to you? When I was doing my Deku impersonation without knowing what he sounds like? Guess not.
Just depends. It depends on what season it is, because I don't know.
Yeah, he does grow up.
He does grow up, and then on top of that, it's like his I don't know. He still comes off as very much like main character-esque.
I'll be honest, when I was reading the manga, I hated Deku the whole way through.
No, honestly, he is not a good main character at all.
He looks stupid. He acts stupid. His use of his powers, I feel, are largely kind of stupid. I just don't like him. Now, everyone else around him, that's who I'm reading it for. But I do not like Deku. You know,
I think you do sound like Deku. It's just, unfortunately, you also just sound like yourself.
What are you talking about?
Okay, that was a little bit closer to Deku.
I'm not.
You just have to be more. What do you want to call it? More lively, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not technically mimicking Deku. I'm mimicking Pippa's imitation of Deku.
Pippa's imitation of Deku, yeah.
Because I never watched the anime, like I said.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, sad.
There was a point where it was like I can't remember what year it was, but it was like I mean, I sat there and binge watched a whole bunch of it, like multiple seasons back to back to back, and I was just sitting there watching it nonstop.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so neat, I enjoy it, this is great. And then it's just like, I stopped watching it, and then it's like, I go back to look at it, try to watch it again, and I was like, what the hell did I even see in this?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically another Bleach, which is another Naruto, which is another Yu Yu Hakusho, which is...
Yeah.
Now this is where I'm going to make people angry, which is just another Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god, he said it. He said it!
Oh my goodness, I've said that so many times. Yu Yu Hakusho is just a mimic of Dragon Ball Z. And people will... They get so angry with me. I've had, like, massive arguments at the game store with people about this.
Do we want to go left or do we want to go right?
Where are we headed?
We're at a fork, so we can either go left and go to Food Factory, or we can go right and go back to, like, Oil Refinery.
Oh, let's go to Oil Refinery. We'll just go straight down all the columns, you know?
Okay. I can't believe Pascal was a normie. I was never a fucking normie. There's no way I ever got to normie level because, one, although My Hero Academia is not very good, it still is a fucking anime. And only until recently was anime ever considered something normies would watch. I'm sorry. I will say that, though. That is the main disheartening thing about watching current day anime is that it's very much normie stuff now.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought there would be a day where, of all places, fucking Universal Studios has anime night and they got freaking One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and God, who else did they have out there? But it's like just the fact that you have this big amusement park and they have these specific themed nights that are just, they have anime areas and they have anime characters walk around. It's just like, who ever thought that would ever happen? Congrats on getting better. Yes, I got better.
Looking at chat some more. That tunnel is tight. I mean, I think all the tunnels are roughly the same.
All the tunnels are the same size.
Yeah.
It's just some of them are
they look smaller.
They're either what? Oh, we're about halfway on oil, and apparently that's whenever the warning goes off for that.
Okay. Off Kyle style orgy.
Oh, is he talking about the stuff that happens at Off-Kai?
Well, I was talking about what happening at anime conventions. It was the use of words, I think it is. Yeah, it's kind of like stuff like that. Except that one of them, they're like drawing lots. Ugh, it's just... It was weird. Many cases of that. Plus Pippa in games... It just reminds me of a WoW guild. Yeah, a bit. She likes Mecha Break, though. I am shocked that she likes Mecha Break.
That came out of nowhere. On top of the fact that every single member of FaZe played it at some point.
Yeah.
I'm so used to seeing like a handful of FaZe talents getting sponsors and playing certain video games. I'm pretty sure damn near everybody in FaZe Connect played that game at one point.
Yeah. I don't plan on playing it.
Just the fact that I saw everybody in FaZe playing it, I already lost interest.
Yeah. I was going to play in the open beta because it looked cool.
Yeah.
But my old computer could not handle it. That was when I knew I needed to upgrade my computer because that was the first game I booted, and it's like, you don't have enough RAM. I'm like, oh.
Right.
I guess I need a new computer.
Oh, you know what? This is where we found the D6. I would be surprised if we'll find it here.
We're not going to find it. Let's just go through it.
No, I don't think we will.
Let's continue down the line.
Okay.
She has grown a lot. Yes, she has.
She has.
They have grown up so fast.
They grow up so fast.
Thanks for reading all the comments, and I think you are doing an impression of Pippa's impression of Deku. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah. Yep.
Half of fan art of Deku I've seen has him crying, and yeah, all the other characters are more interesting than Deku. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Deku just cries a lot.
He does. He has two emotions, or three emotions, that like head empty happy mode. Him being angry because like All Might's power is fueling it, or crying.
Or crying.
And he's just boring. Boring character. Fortunately, the rest of the cast is more interesting, but once I hit chapter 200 of the manga, I decided I'm done.
That's enough of this.
I was in a debate for like almost 100 chapters of dropping it, but I stuck with it because I was playing a tabletop RPG of it. So it's like, well, I gotta keep up so I know what everyone's talking about at the table. And at one point I started to like it, and then I started to dislike it.
Yeah, an anime, a normie anime. You ever watch One Piece? Oh god, I cannot stand the animation style of it at all. I think at most I tried to watch the very first episode of it, and I'm just like, there's no way this is for me. I'm done.
Yeah. Daniel says, unfortunately. I don't know what you're talking about at this point, because you posted that like 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, Nova is not keeping up with chat anymore. He does not want to read your comments. He no longer loves you.
I've read, I think, almost every single comment. It's just we get talking.
Yep.
Or I wait for you to finish your piece.
Yep.
I'm so sorry you had a My Hero Academia themed tabletop RPG. It was a lot better than you think it is. It was based in the world, but it was definitely not ran like that. It was basically we're training superheroes at a school for superheroes, and the GM even had us draw our superhero costumes, which I thought was cool. And we had a bunch of stuff, and my character's power was their spit was super glue, like a fusion glue. So I could spit on something and stick it on something else, and then it makes a permanent seal. And I was carrying around canisters full of spit.
Also interesting.
And I could shoot the spit.
Did you ever make a spitsicle?
I made a spit sword. There's some broken stuff, and so I just started spitting all over it and formed it into a sword.
Oh my god. It's too funny.
Yeah, it makes for a great stream. It does. Especially, I mean, Derail Valley is a cool, fun game, but like, I mean, real train operators are going to be talking the whole time they're driving, so.
Oh yeah.
So.
I mean, hell, they pretty sure they have really, really long shifts anyway.
Yeah. My spit is Flex Seal. I saw this boat in half, and I'll spit to put it together.
When I was in high school, people who watched anime or played video games were looked down upon.
Same.
Might just be the areas they lived in, though. No, it was like that everywhere.
Yeah,
it
same.
was like that in my school. I mean, I was very much in that clique, and by God, you were. I mean, you were outs. You know, you were the outsiders, for sure. Yeah, normies knew nothing, wanted nothing to do with anime at that point. Video games.
Sports games in particular.
Depending on what it was, yeah, exactly. It's like if it was
some
something
fighting
like a sports
games.
game, or it was like some like Call of Duty or something like that. It would.
Or fighting games.
Or
certain ones. I remember Power Stone was really popular with the jocks in my class.
Yeah. Feel something like that was like it was like a really popular video game. Yeah, but I mean, you know, you weren't gonna find people that were playing like, unless they were in the same clique as the anime clique. Like you didn't know people that played like Final Fantasy VII or Kingdom Hearts or.
I was getting made fun of for playing Mega Man.
Yeah, that too. Same thing.
It's like Mega Man's not that. It's not much to make fun of other than some of his older art looks really stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I originally hated Mega Man because of the artwork. I thought it looked stupid. And then I finally played a game and it's like, oh, okay, I get it now.
So I'm pretty sure this is where we found the D too. And it was in the back.
I don't think we found anything here.
No, we did. We found the D too here.
Oh, alright, well, I guess we just pass it.
Okay.
I honestly doubt they're going to spawn 2 trains at one location.
I highly doubt it as well. So
Also, if we found the D2, we already did a search.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident on my playthrough before. I never found 2 in the same place.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z or Cowboy Bebop were for people who didn't like anime in general, but who I'd consider normies. That hurts me when you say Cowboy Bebop.
You saying Cowboy Bebop's for normies?
I think that's what he was saying.
That's wrong. Modern day, it is for normies. Back then, no.
No. Back then, definitely not.
But modern day, I can see it being for normies.
Yeah.
Same with Dragon Ball Z. I got picked on for liking Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, nowadays, it's normie. But back then, it was not.
Yeah.
You're a weirdo. And heaven forbid you watch Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, if you were a guy and you watched Sailor Moon, oh god, everybody thought there was something fucking wrong with you.
I never understood it because look at them.
Right?
I don't get it.
I don't either. Other than the fact that at the time I didn't know there was such a difference between what they aired in the US versus how it was in Japan. I had no clue about it until actually more recently. I had no idea. I had no idea they had changed it so much.
After about a year of watching Sailor Moon, I knew that there was a difference because I, looked it up.
Yeah.
I still like the American one though.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any problems with it.
Just wasn't the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
In my school, if you didn't beat the Final Fantasy games, you would be called a loser. Huh. Final Fantasy was never... You never really picked on if you played Final Fantasy back in my schools. That was never much of a thing.
Yeah.
There was some respect for it, even from the non-gamers, for some reason.
Yeah.
Probably because, I don't know, it was just so different. I guess.
Do we want to go left or right up here?
What's the difference?
If we go, well, actually, we probably should just go left, because if we went right, we're just going to end up back where we were.
Oh, alright, let's do that. Let's not go back to where we were.
Right, I know what you meant.
In my school, if you didn't watch Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon, you were also called a loser. Well, mine, if you watched either one, you were a loser. watched the moon before school. I just didn't tell anyone about it. Exactly. Though for me, it started too late, but during the summer I could watch it. It came on at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. I remember it coming on, and I could watch it whenever I got off school.
Yeah.
But then I also had to go over to my grandparents' house because we didn't have cable.
Well, the only way I could watch it was only on ever at 8 in the morning. So for school-wise, I could not watch it beforehand unless I was sick. But during the summer is when I'd always watch it. Daniel, your school sounds a lot more fun than the ones I went to. I think it sounds more fun than most schools.
Yeah, honestly.
It's not that it was more fun, George. It's that it was Hispanic.
That explains the Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, it's nice not getting picked on about what shows you watched.
True. But I also remember, too, like, back at the time, I also really didn't care. It's like, my group of friends enjoyed watching anime. That little clique that I was in high school, we all enjoyed watching anime. So it's like, at that point, I really didn't give a shit what other people thought.
Yeah, same. I remember I also got picked on for watching Power Rangers. Not when it was, like, new, but, like, a few years after that. But I didn't care. I liked Power Rangers, so...
I think what we will do, though, once we get down here, I think we'll back up for a little bit, because we do need to go, if we're going to go back through everything, we need to go through the farm and then the oil well central.
Yeah.
And then we can head forwards, like towards the steel mill.
Yeah.
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 Out of curiosity, what was your first anime you shouldn't have watched at a certain age?
First anime that I shouldn't have watched at a certain age. I wouldn't say it's an anime that I shouldn't have watched, but I think just because of my upbringing, I think it would actually be Sailor Moon.
Ah. Mine was Vampire Hunter D.
Just remember, I grew up in a very Christian household. So,
Yeah.
I mean, even... Actually, nope, take that back. It would have been Pokemon. It would have been Pokemon. Take that back. Because...
They say evolve.
There for a while, nobody cared we were watching it. It was just another cartoon show.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, the Christian community back then all of a sudden realized, oh, now we know what Pokemon means. Pokemon means pocket monsters. Monsters are bad.
Really?
Monsters are demons. So you can't do anything with Pokemon. No, like legit.
The argument I always heard was the fact that they talked about evolution, even though it wasn't even remotely close to that in the show or games.
No, actually they didn't. Well, at least the places I went to, both the churches that I was going to, both because there was
they're going after the monster part.
The family church that we went to, and then the other church that I don't know. My dad was a very interesting person when it came to practicing religion. It's like he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to a church that my like what my mom went to, and my mom's family was a part of. It was very strange. Anyway, both of those churches had the very same position on Pokemon, where it's like they didn't know anything about it, and all of a sudden they both figured out around the same time that Pokemon meant pocket monsters, and monsters are demons, and One of the churches even had they had a Pokemon Stadium in there, and they actually took the whole video game out. They took the whole thing out of there. It was so stupid.
I mean, look at them. What do you think those are?
Well,
how could you
but here's
not
the
realize
thing.
that?
They took out Pokemon Stadium, but they left Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Those aren't monsters. Those are just aliens.
Okay. You might have a point, but still. In my mind, they look the same.
they did. Especially because those Episode 1, so, you know, they're using more extravagant costuming and designs than like the originals.
Yeah.
Which was just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, so to me it was just like, but it's the same thing. Like you have creatures from, you have two different, it's like they're creatures. Like it's like one instance it's creatures from outer space, and other creatures they're just there and you catch them and train them and fight.
These go submerged. Giddy up.
Are you riding the animals like they're horses, trying to make them go?
Trying to ride the submerged goat.
How's it going?
Terrible. They're just eating gravel.
Should probably tell them to not eat gravel.
I think they want to eat gravel.
Oh no.
Now I'm playing the floor is lava. Oh, I failed. I didn't quite make the jump.
Rip. Here, I'll get on
There's...
this one. This one's moving. And of course, I jump on it and it immediately stops moving.
Also, there's nothing underneath you because all the goats are instanced differently.
Of course. Yay, desync! Oh, you're almost standing on one on mine.
Oh.
Almost.
Nice.
You're kind of off to the side. You are still floating.
What about now?
Oh yeah, you're definitely floating. There's nothing under you.
Well, let's move on. There's nothing here.
No. Sad.
Sad. I was just saying, my first anime I probably shouldn't have been watching was Vampire Hunter D. It's still ingrained into my head, that scene where the guy gets his arm cut off.
Fancy.
In full glorious anime detail.
Of course, being back then, it was definitely a lot more grotesque.
It was insane. Because it's Vampire Hunter D. But I was much too young for that.
Yeah.
Because after watching it, I felt sick.
I felt unwell.
Yeah. Though I did keep watching it for like a half hour more, but I was on edge the whole time. Because I didn't know when something like that was going to happen again. So I just stopped watching it because I got sick of feeling anxious. And went and played video games.
Oh, also welcome in, Rezico.
My first was probably Ninja Scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another one. I'd be really interested if anyone's first anime that they probably shouldn't have watched would have been like MD Geist. Or, I think it was Cybernator. I haven't watched them, and I know that they're bad. For some odd reason, I want to watch them.
Yeah.
But they're just so... They're special.
Special.
Like both shows, there's no good guy. The main protagonists in both of them are basically forces of nature, fighting for the most the most destruction that they can wreak. And yeah, they're fighting bad guys, but they themselves just as monstrous, just in a different way. And I do find Geist a little more interesting because he's like conditioned to be a monster. So like supposedly he'll have these moments where he'll have a moment of clarity, and then you just see this switch in his eye, and he does the most horrible thing you can think of.
I see.
I've seen a lot of clips from it, and I remember he went through this really nasty fight, and at the end of it, he just has his eyes just twitching, like there's gotta be something more for me to kill here. And he apparently unleashes the very thing that all the good guy characters are trying to stop, because it would have perpetuated fighting or warfare, because he was conditioned for it, you know. He was supposed to be the ultimate soldier. And they did that by stripping him of all humanity. But
I don't think there's anything here.
No. But some of the animation of it is just, like, fantastic. And the music is incredible. But every review I've ever read, they always, even the people that like it, will all say, yeah, it's probably some of the worst anime you'll ever watch. We just like it because it's brain-dead fun violence.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was because the Pokemon use magic. Nope, that wasn't part of it. Well, I mean, it probably was at the end of it, but no. It's just the fact that they're pocket demons in their mind.
Yeah.
Luckily, the aliens were just weird-looking people, so they're okay. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it felt whenever it came up with why Star Wars was okay, but Pokemon wasn't.
Yeah. For Blockbuster, the video rental places at the time, they thought, oh, anime, that means cartoons, so they didn't age restrict any of them. Yeah.
Oh, it was the same way with me. It's like they didn't even have a separate section for it. It was just all thrown into the cartoon stuff.
Yep. I never rented any of them, but looking when I got older and would go through the selection, it's like, I've heard of this name, and that should not be there.
Mm-hmm. No, that's how I felt. I'm trying to remember what place I went to. Because there was it was in the mall, and it actually did end up having a separate anime section. Because that's what my friend ended up bringing me there. Because he's like, no, they have like a whole separate section for anime. And then that's when I figured out that they actually had enough anime there to have a separate section for anime all by itself. And then it's like, why are these ones covered up?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it's that kind of anime. We can't show that.
Yeah. The first Ghost in a Shell movie had at least a little bit of nudity and violence for parents to object to at the time. I do recall, I never watched it, to be honest, but I do think it does.
Oh, the first Ghost in the Shell movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nudity.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah.
I know I've seen clips.
Yeah, the very beginning of it. Oh, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank on her name. The main character. But she's like wearing the thing to where she's invisible, and then she's fighting that one guy out in the water, and then she takes it off, and she's nude.
Yeah. I just know she's often called the Major.
Yeah.
Her name's on the tip of my brain, but I can't recall it.
Motoko Kusanagi.
There we go.
The
I knew it
Major.
started with an M.
Yeah, George coming in clutch.
Nice.
He knew.
Oh, that was all video stores in my area.
Yeah,
Brent?
but like the little family movie stores, it's like they only had like, at the most I think they had was like Disney cartoons, and then Blockbuster, it would have anime, but I mean it was like mixed in with the regular cartoon section, and then on top of that it wasn't very, there was probably Pokemon and then some other stuff here and there, but that's about it, and it was all mixed together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cloak of invisibility thing. Yeah. To me, that was like a really, to me that was a very memorable scene, just because it's literally at the very beginning of it. It's like she's chasing him down, and then she catches up to him, and then he's just out. It just looks like he's in, just out in some water, but it's also still in a city. And then it just looks like he's out there by himself, but then all of a sudden he just starts getting his ass handed to him because she's beating the shit out of him, but you can't see her. And eventually he gets taken down, and then she's, all of a sudden she appears out of nowhere, and then of course she's freaking naked. That's obviously kind of memorable. Guess now we'll check here.
I recall checking here before, actually.
Yeah,
but we should do a cursory.
I mean, honestly, at this point, we're
already here.
We're already double checking everything that we've already looked at, so might as well. Of course, now it's night, and I didn't charge my flashlight. Very smart.
Hey, remember that one time when I seen the moon phase opening? Pascal?
What?
Remember that one time when I seen the moon phase opening?
No.
Guess I'll send it to you again.
Okay.
I remember sending it to you and you're like, why did you send this to me?
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, no.
It wasn't disturbing, it's just the song.
Yeah.
The animation. It's pure brain rot.
Yeah, that is no. Let's just.
And I remember we were making inside jokes about it on Twitter at one point. I think with Mollington, and he was just totally lost. I don't remember why. I don't know why I just remembered that.
I don't either. It's probably the brain rot.
I don't know if the show's good at all or not. I just know its opening is just brain rot. I don't think there's anything here.
My leg is hurting.
Your leg is?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't sit with them crossed.
Probably not.
My knee is aching.
Your knee?
Yeah, my right one.
Yeah, that's probably why you had it crossed.
It just felt weird sitting there with him just not doing anything. Felt like I had to cross him. But now my knee hurts.
Hey, we can service the train here. Maybe we should do that.
Probably. That'd be a smart thing. Question is are we smart?
Yes. Pull it up.
Oh, okay. Very well. Hey, guess what?
What?
My headset's dying.
Wow. I recently rediscovered an old anime that I used to watch. Had a
Is it
really
called My Headset
snappy
Is Dying?
opening. No, I don't care about that. It was called Mamote Shugoten.
The Holiday Hootie Woody?
What?
Huh?
The name of the anime was Mamote Shugoten.
I think
It
you
was
said Haruto Shippuden.
it's a little like oh my goddess. Very similar concept, but also different.
It's the same but different. Got it. Not confusing
Like
at all.
similar premise, but the execution is very different, and the stories it tells are different. I can't spell that at all. If I recall the spelling, it was Mamotte space Shugoton, or was it Ten? I think it was Ten. Mamote Shugoten. Yeah, that was an E.
Okay.
But I really like the opening song. Also, one of the characters from the OVA I really like. It was actually the only reason why I watched the show to begin with. Because I thought she was going to be in the main series, but was not. Just in the OVA.
Wham, wham.
Yep. And they had her act as an antagonist for like half of it.
Pascal, I'm sorry your headset keeps dying. Me too. Oh, I'm not far back. Need to move farther back. Okay, I think that's good.
Electric charge, huh?
Yeah, that's for that little electric shunter.
It's just weird that it has a station here. Just for that.
So you can charge it.
I know, but it's just such an obscure thing. And you can only
It's just
use
like a
it
Tesla.
if you unlock it.
Just like a Tesla. Everybody loves charging their Teslas.
Sure.
Yeah, probably not. I honestly don't see the appeal of it.
They look cool inside. Have you ever been inside one?
Well, yeah, I'm a mechanic.
They look cool inside.
I also work on luxury brand vehicles, so yeah, Teslas do show up. Not all the time, but every once in a while.
How are they to work on?
Very strange because they're EV. There's not much to do.
What do you usually do on them then?
Pretty much nothing.
They just show up and you're like, oops, you sent it to the wrong place to them? To the owner?
Well, normally whenever they come in, it's like, I can't say what brand I work on, but it's like, you know, they'll come in and they'll be like, oh, I would much fancy to buy this very nice high-end luxury vehicle. Let me trade in my Tesla for it. So they'll just come in as a used car. But like I said, it's an EV. There's not much you can do to it.
Yeah. I don't know if you actually fix them.
At the most you could do is probably tires, because tires are still tires, regardless if it's EV or a normal car.
Yeah.
They still wear out, so you can put tires on it. They have brakes, but the thing is that EVs have so much regenerative braking that they don't use brakes hardly at all, if ever. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. I mean, cabin filter maybe, but even then, I mean, that still requires you to open the thing and check it.
Yeah, how do you like the interior of them?
honestly, depending on what it is,
That's true.
I don't really care for it.
I've only been in like 2 Teslas, and I thought they were kind of cool to be inside.
Yeah, like they're cool if you like that kind of like futuristic styling that they have.
I wouldn't want to own one.
I wouldn't want to own one.
It was cool to be in, though.
They are not intuitive at all. Like, you very much have to have somebody show you what you're doing, otherwise you're just lost. And then honestly, like, what is it? Like the Model, like, I'm trying to think, like their cheaper model, the Model 3, honestly, the build quality is kind of garbage.
Oof.
Yeah, I do not like the fit and finish on them. Like, they're just really poorly made. But then again, I'm also normally working on cars that are 6 figures and more. So I'm kind of used to that build quality on those. I say that like I used to work on I used to work on Kias nowadays. So
yeah. What's your opinion on the Kia Rio?
The Kia Rio?
Yeah.
Which one?
Let's see.
Like newer, older?
I'd say early mid '90s, back when they still had a crank for the windows.
You're talking like first gen Rio.
Not quite, because they started in the '90s.
Yeah, but they didn't have the Rio then.
Okay.
They had
I guess we are talking about first gen.
They had the back then they would have had. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't the Rio. Was it a Sophia, or was it? I'm trying to remember what it was, because the very first Kia that was brought into the US was not even a Kia. It was a rebranded Ford. They literally took a Ford, I think it was a Ford Festiva, and they just rebranded it, and they just put Kia on it.
Nice.
If I remember correctly. But like late 90s, early 2000s, I think you had like the Sportage, the Sophia, and the Spectra, and that was it.
Okay, so what's your opinion on first gen Rio?
The original way that they were selling Kia back then was literally, hey, we sell Chevrolet or we sell Ford, but if you spend an extra $10 a month or something like that, you can get this Kia and you can have 2 cars. I mean, they literally were selling Kias like they were just cheap throwaway cars, which they were. They were not very good. They were really poor build quality. They were not very good at all.
I was asking.
I mean, they were dirt cheap. I mean, they were a brand new Kia back then was probably like $5,000 or less.
Yeah, one of my friends, his first car was a Kia Rio.
Yeah. But honestly, the Rio, even the first generation Rio, it came out, pretty sure it came out mid-2000s. Even those actually, even though they were still, I would consider early Kia, they really weren't that bad as far as build quality. I mean, they were still cheap cars, but honestly, they were pretty reliable.
All right.
And they also got really good gas mileage for the time.
He did have that car up until, I think, 2019.
Yeah.
And he had to get rid of it, not because it failed on him, but circumstances just
didn't make sense.
He needed a bigger car because he was having a family. It wasn't big enough.
Yeah. I mean, even if it was the coveted Rio Cinco station wagon,
it was not.
Still are not very big.
Yeah, so he had to move on from it because they needed larger vehicles.
Yeah, the Rio sedan is not big. I mean, the Rio in general is not big. I mean, it's a compact.
Though he moved to somewhere in New England at one point, and he said it could not make the hill because he lived up on top of a steep hill.
Oh boy.
He says it could not make it up there. So they had a like a community parking lot over in the grass or in the field nearby.
Yeah.
And he had to park it over there. And he said that street would ice over, and there was no way that car was going to make it up there.
Well, yeah. I mean, most
so
cars
he would have to.
Nice off road anyway.
Well, no, like their other car could. They had a larger one at that point.
It's heavier.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Like, I mean, if you're putting a stump-packed car on top of that, a freaking Kia, it's made out of the thinnest, cheapest Korean steel that existed.
Yeah, no, the door, I remember opening up that door and like, this is so thin.
Yeah, there's no weight to it.
And there's no...
you're just trying to gently open the door and you like swing it all the way open and bounce it off of the bump stop.
And it had... you know, a hand crank for the window, so there's no electronics or anything in it.
Yep. Actually, I think that generation of Rio, I don't think it ever came with power windows.
No, it didn't. I know that one didn't.
I don't think it did.
But I was really shocked when I got into that car the first time. Like, this is a crank. I haven't seen one of these in a long time.
Yeah.
I kind of like the hand crank, to be honest. I like being able to open the windows without powering up the vehicle.
How many vehicles do I own right now that have crank windows? One. Oh, is that in front of us? Are we going to hit that? No, we're fine. Okay. My Fiero has
What is this? This is another... it's a DH...
Yeah, it's a DH4. And it's already on the rails.
I knew it wasn't restoration. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Demonstrator. There's my flashlight. That's about to die. My Fiero has hand crank windows, and one of my Chevrolet S10s has crank windows. Actually, both of them do.
Oh, one of my friends also had a Fiero.
Yeah, I still have mine.
Also had to get rid of it because of kids. And it was proving too expensive to maintain.
Being that it's a
two-seater.
Two-seater. And very small.
It also had some engine problems that was going to be expensive.
Yeah, most of them do. Plus the engine's in the back.
I remember when he had gotten it, not long after that, there was a problem with the engine where if you went too, like, even close to the speed limit, the engine would start burning up.
Overheating? Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember driving, like, a good distance with him to his house.
Yeah.
And just everyone constantly honking at us, driving past us, and yelling at us. It's like...
We can't help it. It's broken.
Like, someone took offense because it was like a sports car. They're like, why are you driving so slow with your sports car? I'm like...
It's not happy. It's quite sad.
It's gonna blow up if we do.
Yeah, it's funny with mine because mine also doesn't have quite the same issue, but it does. Because mine has the 4-cylinder in it, and those don't have, it doesn't have like a normal, it has a V-belt. Oh, my flashlight's dying. It's flickering. It's gonna shut off. Now it's an actual horror movie.
That should be an easy fix, is the nice thing. Yeah, I mean, once he got home, he was able to fix it, but
yeah,
he had no tools in his vehicle.
Yeah, like most people don't have tools in their vehicle.
And like, he only had it for like 2 days.
Wait, really? What happened to it?
No, I meant before that problem.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean you only had it for 2 days? What did you do with
No,
the
no,
car
he
after
had
2
it.
days?
He had it for a very long. He had that for a very long time.
Okay. Yeah, because mine's a 4-cylinder. It's an older Fiero. It's an 85, so because the 4-cylinders, they eventually did get a serpentine belt, but mine's old enough to where it only has a V belt on it, and V belts are not known for reliability. And it's very common for me to just be driving it down the road, and then all of a sudden the belt just gets thrown off, or the belt just snaps, one or the other.
Yeah.
So there is always a spare belt. There's a spare belt in the back, and there's tools to put the belt on. Because it's just be random out of nowhere. It's just like, up. There's the battery light comes on, and the engine is immediately overheating.
Nice.
So I just have to pull over somewhere, hopefully out of harm's way, and then I'm putting a belt on it. So, but it also helps that I'm a mechanic. So,
Yeah.
can you get a kit to fix that? Yeah, you end up having to get you'll have to get like the driveline accessories from like a 87 and 88 Fiero. Basically you have to get the newer style 4-cylinder accessory drive, so you'll have to get like the compressor, the water pump pulley, the alternator, the tensioner, and all that fun jazz. You'll have to get all that off of an 87 or 88, and then you have to swap that onto your older, like 84 through 86 Fiero. So, yeah, good times.
Nice.
Yep. Because I did the same thing with I had a square body, full size GMC Jimmy, so the same as like a Chevy Blazer, full size.
Yeah.
It was old enough to where it had V-belt accessory drive on it, but I ended up swapping a more modern small block Chevy in it, so I got rid of the L05 TBI 350, and I put in the Vortec 350, so it made a lot more power. But also, whenever I did that, I put a serpentine belt drive on it. Made it much nicer. I didn't have to deal with 3 belts. I only had 1.
Yeah.
Also got rid of all the damn smog on it too, because it was from California originally.
Oof.
Freaking air injection garbage. Don't need that stuff here in Oklahoma. Alright, where do we want to go from here?
Well, I kind of want to go up and down for each column of stations, so what would be next?
We can either go left and head towards, what is that, goods factory? Or we can go right, but that honestly is only gonna, that would take us up towards like military base, and
We've already searched that extensively.
Yeah.
I guess we could try goods factory. What's FF anyway?
Food factory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, it feels like this game's always night.
Honestly, it really does at this point. It really feels like it's mostly night.
Which, I don't mind. It's just, I don't like it right now.
What we're trying to do,
hunt
it
for
doesn't
something.
help.
Yeah.
It does not help at all.
It is. Yeah, exactly. The day didn't last very long, but the night just seems to go on forever.
It does.
I guess Nightmare Moon won. Yeah, and it's foggy now too.
Yeah.
Quite severely.
Don't you just love it?
Normally I do.
Whenever we're not trying to look for something.
Yeah, when we're just doing the hauling, it's like, oh, that's cool. It's all atmospheric and neat looking.
Yeah.
Now I hate it.
No, I hate it.
Fog hate.
How dare there be a cloud on the ground?
No, it's Lenny's curse, the curse of UK weather.
True, this is very much UK weather. At least from what I've heard. I've never been there. I just know, everything I ever hear of is just rains nonstop.
Yeah. Or at least overcast.
Mm-hmm. Very dreary. Sounds a lot like Seattle. Because supposedly Seattle has like very short amount of actual sunny days during the whole year.
Yeah. I still wonder how many people know the legend of Lenny. I'm pretty sure everyone in our chats are fully aware of it.
I think anybody outside of our chat has no fucking clue.
Yeah, they just know that he's Lenny. They just don't know why he's Lenny.
Mm-hmm. It's like, huh, Wellington just started calling himself Lenny for no reason.
I mean, he is a man of whimsy.
Very much so. I also like too how he was calling himself Lenny on Twitter, and then it very quickly changed it to what it is now.
Well, not quite. I mean, he was Lenny for at least a week.
Yeah.
He did keep it around for a while. But no, he switched to Mollington, King of England.
Yeah, he switched to Mollington, King of England, and then now he's...
That didn't last long, and then he went to Proud American.
Yeah, so he's just been there.
Yeah.
But given how things are going on over there, I could see why he would say that. Why would you want to associate with that country?
He initially switched it because I think of the 4th of July, because that was around the time he changed it. But now he has even more reason.
Yep. God, I don't know how anybody fucking lives in that shithole rock.
Apathy. Lots and lots of apathy.
Oh, my country could never do me wrong. They know exactly what they're doing.
No, they just like to complain about it. As long as they have something to complain about, then they're happy. But they're not actually happy. They're miserable. But they at least have a distraction.
Yep.
And that's the complaint. That's supposed to fix it. I remember Mollington complaining about that.
Mollington also just likes to complain.
Well, no, he was saying that no one wants to, like, change anything. They just want to complain about how things are.
Yep.
I'm tempted to hide him in my attic when he comes to Florida. The only problem with that is, he's probably gonna be hunted down.
Get hunted down. What is he, like a wild animal?
You had to ask that?
Yes.
You know what he is.
Furry?
Yeah, he's a wild animal.
A wild animal furry, got it.
He's a lion.
He's just a fat cat.
didn't call him fat. I
Yes,
just said
you
he was.
did.
I just called him big. I didn't give a further descriptor than that.
Big means fat.
Well, he calls himself a big burly man. He's not calling himself a fat burly man. He's just saying he's big.
Therefore fat.
Burly is usually for muscular.
Okay.
I mean, fatto cato.
What?
Fatto cato.
Yeah.
You've heard that
How
before,
dare you.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna be searching here, or are we driving through?
Oh, we can stop. That's fine.
Is this a place to search? Or have we
No,
already
this is-
found something here?
No, we're at a goods factory. I don't remember if we found something here alright. Or before. I don't remember.
Because we're passing a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, is this place really that big?
No. We just kind of did a loop.
Gotcha.
So I know on my other playthrough, the vehicle was in one of these
This is a very tall brick building.
things,
Oh, it's an apartment building, that makes sense.
but
With
I
no
don't
windows
see
on
it.
one side. Ugh.
Ugh.
Knock knock. Sir, do you have any Mexicans in your house? No. That's something worse. A Briton.
British.
Well, he has a Briton. Oh, the old spelling, the Briton. With the O.
Breton.
He's not a Breton. I'm pretty confident. I think he's genetically too far removed. Because the Bretons were the natives of the Isle before the Romans showed up. And the Picts.
He has
I don't think he's genetically
no.
a proper Breton.
No.
Also,
he has,
he's very Italian.
I was gonna say, is pretty sure he's already said that he's part Italian, so
Yeah.
it's not hard to be a Breton.
He could be
You're
British though,
Italian.
because British is just a nationality.
Yep. He is unfortunately stricken with the British. Most unfortunate.
Daniel can get them all and make a petting zoo.
What?
I don't fully understand it, but it is amusing. All of what, though, is the question. Because there's only one Mullington. Fortunately.
I don't know. There's probably multiple Mullingtons. They're just all in his mind.
No, he doesn't. Remember, he has a brain centaur and a brain bat thing.
So it's at least two personalities.
Well, he also has that half creature thing with
So
no
three.
lower torso. He also has a really annoying lady that has like no personality. Shows up just to antagonize you like once, and then you have to like beat her twice in a fight. That isn't very challenging.
That's plenty enough characters inside of his mind for him to have multi-personality disorder.
Yeah, but they're not like Mullingtons. They're just dumb.
What are they?
They're the things that move between the giant spaces within his mind.
Yeah. That's the other thing, too. He's got a big, empty voids inside of his head.
He's also got lava in his head.
That, too. Most unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
I hope he gets better. But not likely.
I heard he likes it when you walk around in his brain.
Very strange.
Indeed.
So anyways, looks like there's nothing here as well.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we gonna go now?
I don't know. Do you want to keep going? It is very close to quitting time.
probably not going to get anywhere within the amount of time we have left.
So...
Because we'll either have to go... We'll basically would have to backtrack to go to, like, Food Factory. And then we would go from there, like, up towards, like, Military Base and Iron Mine East. But, yeah, that's... We're not going to get that done anytime soon. That's a pretty good trek.
Yeah. He gets one person from each place outside the U.S. in his attic. I see.
Eh?
He's talking about the petting zoo and how you do it.
Oh. That looks like the Toyota from Toy Story.
It does.
It just doesn't have the rocket on top.
Yeah. But it's a truck.
The Toyota from Toy Story was a Toyota. It was a truck. It was just like this. I don't think... Yeah, it had windows, though.
Yeah.
It had windows on the... whatever you call it. The camper shell. Whereas this is all enclosed. It also didn't say Sun Omni.
Sun Omni. Domestic food products.
Mm-hmm. It said Pizza Planet. And it said Yo on the back.
Yo.
Because they got rid of the other letters for Toyota. To avoid copyright.
Let me in. I want to drive the bus.
I also like how it's just a Beetle. It's like there's just no hiding it. It's just a Beetle.
Oh, this over here, yeah. Yeah, there's no difference.
Yeah.
It's pretty much 1-to-1. Not that I'm complaining. You need to get Beetle Adventure Racing.
Okay. Buy it for me.
How much is it?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked to see how much that game is.
Truth be told, I'll probably just loan you mine.
Okay.
Whenever we eventually meet up again.
Hopefully this year.
Yeah. I should also have a GameCube for you.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. This is also very much an RX-7.
Where were you at?
Right here.
Nice.
It's got the spinning Dorito inside of it. Spinning Dorito!
Spinning Dorito?
Yeah, rotary.
Oh,
You don't know about
gotcha.
rotary engines? Well, I guess no, you're not a car person.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, it had the Mazda RX are really known for having rotary engines. And rotary engines are weird in that they don't have pistons. They have rotors in them.
Were they any good?
Don't tell people that are really passionate about the Wankel engines, but they're garbage.
Okay.
They are known for making really, really good power, especially if they're turbocharged and you have a bunch of rotors all slapped together. Like you have like 2-rotor, 3-rotor, 4-rotor engines. They make a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
They rev like crazy because there's no weight to the, because there's no pistons. Like the spinning rotating mass is basically nothing.
Yeah. Oh, Thomi
main
agrees
issue
they're trash.
The main issue is they have really bad reliability issues because of the apex seals. The apex seals will go to shit on them. They're also what you would call a total loss oiling system because since it has to use oil to lubricate the apex seals, it burns its own oil.
You should see how they break.
They consume their own oil, therefore you have to constantly keep putting oil in them.
Ah.
So, and most normal people that buy cars don't know that, so they'll eventually run out of oil and then the engine locks up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then also the RX-8, whenever it came out, had a really, really bad, notorious problem with flooding whenever it was cold. And that pretty much killed off the rotary altogether.
Gotcha.
They have never put a rotary engine in a car from Mazda since.
Gotcha. Why do people like this car again?
Reputation. Which one?
Daniel says, why do people like this car again?
The RX-7?
That might be the one he's talking about.
Or the Beetle?
I'm not sure which. You didn't specify.
The RX-7, it's just diehard Mazda fans and diehard rotary fans, or diehard Wankel fans. I mean, same thing with the Beetle.
The Beetle wasn't very good.
The main difference is that the Beetle has a lot of history to it. They made this thing for fucking ever.
Yeah. And it has a, I don't know, or it has an interesting look to it. A lot of personality to it.
And the other fun thing is, it was originally designed by Ferdinand Porsche for Adolf Hitler. Because it was the people's car.
Gotcha.
It was specifically designed to go on their Autobahn, and it was supposed to achieve a speed of 60 miles an hour. But then they were doing like this weird voucher thing to where it's like you're supposed to collect vouchers to buy the people's car, which is what this was. And then basically nobody ever got a hold of it, and then World War II happened, and then they lost.
Yeah. Daniel was talking about the rotary engine one.
Yeah, that's just diehard Mazda fans, diehard rotary fans, diehard Wankel fans. They just think they're the best thing in the world. Nothing could ever go wrong with them. But they're very problematic.
Yeah.
They are cool though.
Yeah.
Especially the like the one that's in Tokyo Drift, the FD. I think that's the right nomenclature for it. Those are pretty cool. And those you can get.
Yeah. But even bad technology, even bad technology could be a lot of fun though. If you're not like needing it for to be a mainline driver.
I mean, they're very powerful. At least the turbocharged ones are.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
But even with like computers and stuff, like there's some really bad computers, but they're just fascinating. You know, the way they did things, even if it turned out poorly.
Well, plus I like this generation of RX-7 and older because I mean it's just very much 80s.
Yes, it's a good-looking car.
Yeah, I mean like the dashes and everything in them. I mean they're very like they're just that 80s futuristic style inside of them. Everything's all like orange and yellow lettering, and they try to do. I don't think they had a digital cluster or digital radio or not. But the styling inside of it is very 80s, so
yeah,
I enjoy that.
Tommy says, if I win the lotto, I have the goal to put a red-eye engine in the Beetle.
You're going to put a Hemi. At least I think that's what you mean by red-eye, is you're talking Dodge. So you're going to put a Hemi engine in the back of the Beetle. Now that would be a weird crossover if I ever heard of one. I say that though, I've seen these freaking turned into funny cars.
Yeah.
Or it's like they have like this humongous supercharged big block shoved out the front of it.
Oh wow. You can
drive.
You can literally step over the Beetle from the back.
I saw you do that.
Yeah. I was not expecting that. I just walked right up, no jump.
Yeah, no, I just did the same thing. You like Toy Story, Pascal? Who doesn't like Toy Story? If you don't like Toy Story, there's something wrong with you. I like how we're just running laps over it.
It's oddly fun. Because there aren't that many objects you can just run over.
No.
We usually have to teleport over.
Okay with that.
Alright, well, we should probably call it.
I suppose.
Upcoming streams. Tomorrow I'll be playing Test Drive 1 and 2. They're both pretty short games, so That's why I combined them into one stream. They're for DOS. They'll be fun. And kind of annoying. Because there'll be engine noises. It's just the engine noises aren't nearly as bad as they were in Forge Simulator. Also, I've realized Test Drive was the game of my childhood. Because I started up and instantly recognized a specific scene. It should be fun.
Think of the HP of it. That much horsepower and something that small and a unibody, you're gonna rip it apart.
He'll reinforce it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. You'd have to reinforce the hell out of it. You'd basically just have to
That's
take
why I
the
said
beetle body.
That's why I said lottery.
You'd have to take the beetle body off and just make a whole specialized frame and then put the beetle body on top of it. At that point, it is a funny car.
Yeah. Wednesday we have Satisfactory with PascalSaucer and myself. And Thursday, you got what?
Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, we're gonna play more Rogue Squadron, get more gold, try to get it completed.
Why? You've locked it almost everything with cheats.
I mean, I can just stop playing it. I can play something else.
It's just when you did the cheats, it's like, something really left to unlock except the TIE Interceptor.
Yeah, but that's also done with cheats.
I thought that was... Oh, I know what you need to do. You need to do the ATST mission.
Isn't that also cheats too?
It is, but you can't unlock that through any other means. But you should do it, because it's really... It's a cool...
Alright, so next Rogue Squadron stream, I will literally unlock the TIE Interceptor, do the ATST, and then we're done.
No, you can still do the... No, you can do it if you want. You can do the gold.
No, I can't. You're getting tired of it. You
No,
don't want
I'm
me to stream
not.
it no more. Yeah, you are.
I'll be honest. It's because I want Shadows of the Empire, because that game is like...
You just want Shadows of the Empire, and you want it right now.
It's my spirit game.
It is. It's a good game.
It's not my favorite game, but it's the game that I always think of.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It is. And I remember when you were first talking about streaming, you're like, oh, or first talk about using Nintendo 64, you're like, I could do Shadows of the Empire. I'm like, yes, do Shadows of the Empire, and then we won't have any shadows.
Nope.
But no,
Shadows of the Empire
do Rogue Squadron. Play as long as you want. I'm just saying, I just want Shadows of the Empire.
I mean, more than likely, it's probably going to be what I'll stream next week because, like you said, there's not much left of Rogue Squadron anyway.
Yeah, you've pretty much unlocked most of the special missiles and everything now.
Yep.
I think you've only got like one left to go for the special missiles. I think maybe the improved.
Do I have them for the? Do I have them for the A-wing or no?
I think you do.
I don't remember.
But I don't know if you have the improved cluster bomb for the Y-wing.
Right, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
So I think that'd be the last one.
Yeah.
I
mean, other than that, and unlocking those other missions and the TIE Interceptor, really all I would have is just go for gold on the other missions. That's it, really.
But yeah, definitely play with the... Maybe try some more missions with the Millennium Falcon as well.
Because I love being a giant target.
Yes. Then Friday, I have Star Citizen. I know Pascal loves that game.
Oh yeah, it's the best game ever. I love how it's very unstable. And it just crashes for no reason.
It's a fun game though. Once you get used to it.
Once you get used to it being broken.
Yeah.
98% of the time.
Nope. I would not say 98%.
Okay, 97%.
Okay. And on Saturday, I'll be resuming Tomb Raider 2. And
Yay.
Pascal will be playing a racing game, right?
Some type of racing game.
Wipeout or Forza?
I need to load up and make sure Horizon 5 actually works, but I think I want to try Horizon 5 instead.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Or I could do Wipeout. Not sure.
I mean, you just default to Wipeout if Horizon doesn't work.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to have so many freaking issues with Horizon, because I literally loaded it up the week before and it worked just fine. And then all of a sudden I'm having freaking Microsoft account issues.
Yeah.
And bullshit.
Though I feel you're really close to beating Wipeout.
Yeah. I think that's I'm kind of in the same boat with Wipeout. It's like, it'd just be if I'm trying to get better...
Well, there's one more race. Once you get gold and everything, all the challenges.
I have to get gold and everything to unlock it.
Then you get one more final race.
Yep.
At a map you can already play.
Yeah.
Because it's on that that map you unlocked. But you get to play it as a challenge.
Yeah. Silly motorcycle.
And then Sunday will be more Got Eater Resurrection with Matsukaze Gaming, Pascal, and myself.
Yeah.
And that'll wrap up
Play
the
Shadows
week.
of the Empire. Okay, Daniel. Only because you asked, I will play Shadows of the Empire.
Next week, right?
Yep.
Cool. Because, yeah, there's still some more content for Rogue Squadron. And the next Monday we'll be playing this again. As we try to hunt down this last train.
We literally did that all stream and didn't find it.
Yes. Well, it's a big map. It's a big map.
It is. And we're literally trying to find one thing on this giant map.
And sometimes they blend in with their surroundings.
Yep.
Alright, well, we'll call it here then.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll get you all later. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good night. PascalSaucer, Otsunova.
Otsunova, Saucer. Have some burp.